Aw, yeah, let's go, big baby. Shout out to you guys. Woo! Shout out to you guys. Woo! And I don't know how long it'll last, but we got a little guest River back there. See him on the chair chilling. What up, River boy? He came down, followed me to the studio, was hanging out. Obviously, the kids had no school today, so it's a little bit different. Kids have no school tomorrow. So it's just a little bit of chaos at our household, a little bit of craziness, a little bit of tiredness, but it's all good. It's all good. What's going on, you guys? If you are watching, drop a comment in the chat. We don't bite, I promise. It's a very, very positive, supportive community. Get involved. Who knows? Maybe you'll make a friend. Who knows? Maybe you'll have the time of your life tonight. My name is Dan. I appreciate you guys being here. We're going to go over a Florida man story. We're going to talk about a great company. We're going to do some free giveaways, a deal, this or that. All sorts of stuff going on. But we want to see who is in the chat tonight. So again, drop a comment and say hello. We love to see everybody out there. All right. And I'll start up here. We've got Andrew, Allen, We have CBD, Jordan, Jeff, Karen, Eric, David, Landshark, Papa, Philip, Ratman. We got Bryant from Deadman's in the house. Who else we got out there? Born Bearded Dave, Simple Man. We got Amir. Who else is in here tonight? What's up, everybody? Mark, thank you for sharing also. Shadow, John, Mike, Slick, Amber, Craig. Shout out to the Queen, Leo, Billy, Sarah, Daryl, Miles. Everybody's coming in now. Everybody's coming in. Hey, check on your way in if you hit a thumbs up on the stream. Always appreciated. And if you want to share it out, I do know some people would appreciate that because they forgot. They're watching college football. They got lost in the day of the holiday today because stuff like the post office was closed. Maybe they didn't have to work. Maybe the neighbor kids were home being loud. What's my mustache doing? Okay. There we go. We back, baby. All right. And so again, guys, let's get involved. Let's have some fun tonight. Drop a comment in the chat. Tomorrow, what is your lowest predicted temperature, right? On your interesting, Big Stu, on your weather app for tomorrow, whether it's feels like or natural temperature. Let's go with Fahrenheit. What is your low temperature predicted for tomorrow morning? Put that in the chat. I think we'll get a wide range. Here in the Flint, Michigan area, -21. Whew. -21 feels like in the morning tomorrow. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like I know some of you guys are saying like it's cold for your areas, like what you have. I don't care where you are. -21. That's tough. Like real tough. Now, I don't know if you guys have been following Josh and Jace. They're these very popular British influencers, TikTokers, short-form content creators. They're in Michigan, and their whole content has turned into how the Midwest are built differently because of this cold. Well, Josh, like the main dude, he's in the hospital because he tore a ligament in his lower back while shoveling for the first time. And if you guys are not familiar with like our icy, like heavier snow, dudettes, man, it is a crazy workout. Yeah, crazy workout. Dan, not sure if you were meaning to pop up the chats in the bottom corner like you normally do, but that's not there. Just an FYI. I'm not sure if you were meaning to pop up the chats in the bottom corner like you normally do. I'm lost on it, Kenny. What do you mean pop up the chats in the bottom corner? Are you talking about where it like shows the comments on the screen right here? I think I've only done that once just to experiment with it. And then, yeah, there was more than 100-car pileup in Grand Rapids, Michigan. That's where I was born, by the way. And so it's my birthday today. What? Everybody, please, for real, wish Karen a happy birthday in the chat. Wish Karen a happy birthday in the chat. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, no. I'll bring them up for sure, Kenny. I just wasn't popping them up at that time. Yep, thank you, dude. But yeah, happy birthday, Karen. That's awesome. Love it. That's great. But yeah, there was over a 100-car pileup in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And it's pretty terrifying, man. When it gets this cold, you can get black ice out of nowhere. Yep. Yeah, I didn't look too much into it on like any fatalities and that stuff, but it's not good. Not good at all. Yeah, let me see. I'll show you guys a little bit here. You can kind of see here's this pile up, and they do like a drone shot over it, and it's pretty dang crazy. Pretty dang crazy to see just like how wicked this is of an accident. Like pretty bad, yeah. Jackknife semis, like we'll go through and kind of, can you guys see here decently? Yeah. I mean, the aerial shots are the craziest ones when you see them from up above. Nuts. This isn't even doing it justice right here, because it was a lot. I don't want to play any videos in case they flag me for it, but I'm sure you guys can kind of get the idea on what this is like. So again, hopefully everybody's okay, because yeah, look at this. This is just kind of the start of it, where you really see 100 cars or vehicles, including the semis. So, yep, you got to be careful. Jason, I saw a lot of people out of their cars recording while it was going on. Yep, I heard there were no life-threatening injuries. And okay, good. I didn't see anything either, Jeff, but I didn't dig super deep. Yep. Can't even imagine where it can crash like that. 20 car was the biggest. So, Craig, my mind went there too. Like, what do you do? Where do you start? Like, wow, scary. I know. And me and Maddox drove to Columbus, Ohio yesterday and drove back today. Guys, that's 4 hours south, 4 hours north. Now, I'm very careful when I drive. You got to be very, very careful. Very, very, very careful out there. It's especially winter, man. Stuff can happen. Well, cheers to safety, you guys. Cheers to being here tonight. Cheers to good vibes. We can't control the weather, but we can control our positive attitude and make the most out of what we have. So on the count of three, grab whatever you're drinking. If you guys don't mind, make some eye contact right here. All right, you with me? And we're going to cheers on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Cheers. That water's hitting just right tonight. That's what I'm talking about. River, how about you? Oh, sleepy boy. That's my dude. All right, guys. Yeah, someone will want you to go to the store on icy Michigan roads. It's very important that you don't go. What is your drink of choice tonight? What are you guys drinking on? Are you doing an adult beverage because you're watching some college football in Command's Corner? Are you doing a soda pop? Are you doing a little tea, a little coffee, a little water? What are you guys sipping on tonight? Drop it in the chat. We got coffee, water, Mountain Dew, water with lemon. Oh, you fancy, Bart. Water, Vikings mead, seltzer water, IPA, water, polar, water and kombucha, coconut water, chamomile tea, Dew Zero, Dutch Bros. Okay. Some Gatorade. Mountain Dew, rum, orange spice hot tea, Dew, Alani. Keep the answers coming. What's up, Ty? water, bourbon, water, half water, half tea. Interesting. Isn't tea all right? I don't know enough to say on that. Okay, what else do we have out there? Water, the brown water of life. I don't know what that is. I'm scared. I'm scared, Ellie. uh, water. Dan, you need your own water line. Love the Dan's. Yeah, hey, let's do it. Yeah, let's start our own water line. What's up, Kevin? RC Cola. Look at Nick throwing it back. That's a classic right there. Nice. Awesome. All right. Well, and again, guys, thank you everybody for being here so much. Oh, yikes. California. Yeah, I'm going to be in. Oh, okay. All right, Ellie. I was like, I could see this going a couple of ways. Yep. How's the river cam? River cam is firmly reserved for Wednesdays, Leo. We got to have this here for this or that. We got to have this here for a couple of different things. River cam is only on Beard Advice Live. Thank you for the plug, Leo. Every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, my wife, myself, and River, we are live at 9 p.m., 90 minutes. Yeah, and this week, is it? Let me see again. We might have the honor of a double week. Let me see. I always set it up on Tuesdays. Yeah, we got a double Deadman's week. What's the date? Yep, Deadman's will be on Wednesday as well. So we got Deadman's tonight. We got Deadman's on Wednesday. Come on now. Yeah, staying top of mind, supporting the community. I love it. Does River just show up when you're not around, or does he hang out there on his own? Or when I'm around, yeah, he does both. I filmed today. I walked in the studio. He was passed out, and so he does come in here by himself. So yeah, he was passed out. I filmed my videos, and he stayed sleeping the whole time, so he didn't even bother me. If you guys are not familiar, River is my 2-year-old male cat. He is a tuxedo cat, hanging out on the chair right there. He's the man. He's crazy, but he's great. Absolutely great. Okay. Okay. And Sin City said, the worst thing that could have happened to my beard happened. So devastated, but staying positive and getting through it. Going for a full year commitment, no cutting, trimming. Okay. Well, the worst thing would be like a chemical burn or something that's going to prevent you from growing back in the future. So I don't think you hit the worst thing. That's the good news. Let's get that out of the way, and then we can progress on this new exciting chapter of your beard journey. Save for tonight. Don't have any Deadman yet. What? All right, let's do a poll. I'm just curious on the chat. We got about 150 people in the poll right now. Have you tried the beard products from Deadman's Beard Co.? If you have, click yes. If you have not, click no. Have you tried the beard products from Deadman's Beard Co.? Yes or no? Yeah, you watching the battle? I am not, but of course, go Big Ten. So I'm cheering on Indiana. A former student of mine from my school is a cheerleader for Indiana, which is pretty cool, representing our town. So yeah, what do you guys have? Dan, will my scar on my lip ever grow hair over the scar? Usually no. Usually you're not going to grow hair out of a scar, but it can. Yeah, it can. All right. Ralph says, if not, why? Valid question. So yeah, what question in the poll, you guys, if you just came in? We have over 150 people in here right now. Have you tried the beard products from Deadman's Beard Co.? Click yes or click no. All right, let's see what you have. Nice, Drank. Love that. Right, Kyle, that makes sense. All right, Ryan. Guys got to go easy on those beards out there. Have an order on the way, though? Nice. Okay. So about a third of you have not tried them yet. Good to know. Okay. All right, give a couple more seconds for those answers. If you have not commented, drop a click in the poll. It's anonymous if you're worried. Some people don't like to chat. I see some of you lurking out there. Some of you message me. You're like, man, I listen. I just don't get involved. Nothing wrong with that. To each their own. The poll is anonymous, though. So click it, yes or no, if you have tried their products. All right, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So we probably have around 40 to 50 people in here right now that have not tried them. That's great, right? That just means an opportunity to learn about them and hear from a lot of people that have tried them. So, yeah. You haven't tried them in years? Oh, dude. Well, they've only been around for, 3 years, Deadmans? Have you guys been around 3? Or is it between 2 and 3? Well, if you haven't tried them in years, meaning plural, meaning more than 1 year, they are insanely different than 2 years ago. Like, unbelievably different than 2 years ago. It's crazy how much they've evolved. They were at the first level of a Pokemon. They were a Charmander. They skipped Charmeleon. No, they actually hit it. But right now, they're at Charizard. They evolved all the way up. Alan says, I bleached too much this last Christmas season as Santa. Got some breakage, so I had to trim way short, 10 inches to 4. Yeah, I mean, bleaching in general is it's gonna call for that a lot of times. Yeah. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Yep, and they will continue to evolve, no doubt about that. Frickin' Frack, what up? Yep, what up? All right, and Vic says, wow, I may already have to update a beard pick coming in nice and fast. Let's go. I love that. Never again? Yeah, that's probably the smart choice, Alan. I don't ever want to tell people, like, don't do this or don't do that. There's few things worse than bleaching your beard. Yep, few things. Don't think I've tried them recently. Did they adjust their blend somewhat recently? Somewhat recently, yeah. It's been a bit, but yeah, they have, for sure. Yeah, for sure. All right. Do you believe out of all the oils and... Ooh, Warren finished that statement. Hey, Will at Warlock. Thank you, man. He just donated 5 memberships to the stream. Thank you, man. If you guys are a new member, check out the channel exclusive emojis. Yeah, check those out. David said, I watched your Deadman's Widow and Slate from a few months ago last night. It made me order Slate. Can't wait to... Oh, Slate's freaking fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yep, fantastic. Shout out to Warlock. Shout out to Will, man. Thank you. Okay. Out of all the oils, wash, conditioner, butters, do you believe Deadman's makes your beard the softest? I don't. This is from the bottom of my heart. I don't have a softest. My beard gets to a very healthy state with a handful of companies, right? I can't name all of them. It's not possible. But you guys can probably think of some that I talk about the most. My beard gets to that state. So no, I don't have a softest. I'm not going to say here tonight because they're sponsoring. Deadman's makes my beard feel better than everything else on planet Earth. No. But they are absolutely at the tippity top tier with the select few of the best for my beard. And yeah, just straight up the answer. Does Deadman ship to Canada now? They have great cologne scents, Ninja. Yes. I don't know if they're shipping to Canada right now. I think so, but yeah. Can a short beard get damaged? Oh, 100 hair. All hair can get damaged. Yep. And is it noticeable? Do you have to closely examine it? You'll know. If you have damage, you'll feel it and or see it. You'll feel that it just is off, that there's like a texture change, that there's actual breaks in the hair. You'll see split ends. So yeah. And Deadman says, we ship a ton to Canada. There you go. Slate is legit. Slate's real good. Real good. Awesome answer. Yeah, absolutely, man. You're welcome. I'm always going to tell the truth, even if it's not what companies want to hear all the time. I have to do my job, and that's educate you guys and be transparent. So, yep. Okay. Got it. Okay. Beautiful. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and look at the show. Again, we got about 170 people in here. Did you hit the thumbs up? That is free. I do hope that you could at least do that. And then if you want to go above and beyond, consider sharing. Obsidian is insanely good. Yep, Obsidian's so good. The problem with this company, and I do mean this as a problem, they keep getting better and better and better at making scents. Scent profile for Slate is like a mineral cologne. Very nice. Yeah, very, very, very nice. Do any other companies have lather as good as Deadman's? Yeah, there's several that have great lather. Yep. And there's several companies that Deadman supports too, yeah. What do you think of Sea Storm and Death by Citrus? Two of my favorites, dude. Absolute favorites. Like, so good. So good. And people will think when I talk about a company like Deadman's that I'm exaggerating or I'm hyping. No, it's just true, right? It's just true. Like we have in the chat, I saw Mike saying some really nice things about them, right? Being that they're top tier, right? Mike right here. Look at Mike's beard. Mike has never been sent anything from Deadman's. He spends his hard-earned money on it, so there's no like, oh, you're saying that because this. It's just true. Like it's just true. And so I like have to continue to speak about it in a passionate way, even if people are gonna be like, oh, he's hyping this one, that one. I like a scent that's unique and not really found in other brands. I'm a sucker for mint, but I love masculine scents too. Ooh, okay. If we're looking for a scent, let's take a look at the scent. I haven't done this in a while. It's not something that I always do, but let's take a look at the scent options from Deadman's. I know, Jordan, that's the problem, is that there's too many great scents. Yep, too many great scents. It's so crazy. All right, so let's go through this. Supernova is my favorite scent from Deadman's Beard Co. What is the best cologne scent? In my opinion, still to this day. And it would be better for me to say the other ones, right? It would be better for me to say every new scent is the best. That would be more financially incentivized for me to do that. But it's not true. Supernova is still the best scent from Deadman's. It is stupid good. I call it a citrus aquatic cologne. A citrus aquatic cologne. All right, Widowmaker, tobacco, spice, and black cherry. That one's not for me. That is the darker, manlier scent. That is for those of you that like the opposite scent profiles that I have. It is a cherry tobacco scent. I am not a fan. I can respect it. I can understand the quality, but I'm not a fan. Okay? Pinewood Peak. This is our first all essential oil option, which I really love. What up, Emo? Which I really love this one. This one has pine and orange as the two stars of the show. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Machinist? What's up, Bucky? 2 stars of the show are orange and pine, and it is a all-natural essential oil scent. Slate is that driftwood mineral cologne scent. Real good. Sea Storm, you get that sea salt. The lime is a real big star of the show there. Another fantastic, fantastic cologne scent. Obsidian is also in the cologne world. A little bit more on the like kind of sweeter side of colognes, I would say. Death by Citrus is all essential oils, and that one is your citrus. It does have some tea tree and mint in there. So, Mr. Art of Beardliness, Leonardo, I think you would really enjoy Death by Citrus, and I don't think that there's a lot of options out there for having something similar to this one. Lemon, lime, grapefruit, tea tree, and mint. Very, very nice. And I do get a little tiny bit of like cedar wood in the background. I bet you there's a base of cedar wood in there. The Study, this one again isn't the most for me. This one would be for Emo to the max. This would be for Andrew if he's in here right now. Leather, mahogany, and oud. Leather, mahogany, and oud. And then there's the unscented. But also, don't sleep on Dark Roast, which we're going to go over tonight. And that is his limited edition. It will sell out tonight. Almost positively, it will sell out tonight. And that is a coffee scent. Yep, that's a coffee scent. What is up, what is up, Moto? I was going to say that. What's up, August? All right. So those are the scents that we're rocking tonight. That's how we're starting the show. So hopefully that tickles your nostrils. Hopefully that massages your fancy, and you're able to consider what you would like. Yeah, dark roast is a solid coffee scent. So yummy. I agree. It's just a straight up classic coffee scent. Yep. Site's looking good on the big screen. Let's go. Those graphics are fire. They remind me of like Pokemon cards. Yeah, Death by Citrus is amazing. Yeah, it is. Sea Storm is fantastic. Yep. Emo says, gosh dang, that's a deadly scent profile. Emo, how about the game yesterday? Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Sadio Mane. Oh my gosh. I do believe the fix was in and they were trying to get Morocco to win that game. Hakimi, legend, obviously. But the call in the box, stop it. The penalty, the goal disallowed, the penalty call, stop it. Didn't matter. That banger toe poke for the bar down win. One of the best AFCON Cup finals I've ever seen, and so happy for Sadio Mane. Hey, Mike, thank you, dude. Thank you. Question, I got put on new medication, was told to stay away from eating and drinking anything with grapefruit. Do I need to avoid the oil as well? The pharmacist couldn't tell me. I am not a doctor. I do not give medical advice. But those that have issues ingesting grapefruit because of those medical conditions, I've never heard of it impacting by applying a small amount to your skin that is diluted within a beard oil. But I am not a doctor. I am not an expert. I do not give medical advice. But me as a human, I do not think that is an issue. That would be my feedback. And Brian said, Death by Citrus is a personal favorite of mine. My favorite wash as well. It is the wash. Yep. It is the wash. Their oil, we're going to get to that one, but it is a medium viscosity. So thicker than Beard Octane and Johnny Ray, similar to Tabletop. Yep. Abs, when they walked off the pitch, Bucky, for 10 minutes, and then they came back on, oh, man, what a game. What a game. Senegal really did deserve the victory. A lot of home oh, dude, I couldn't agree more. On all fronts, couldn't agree more. Yep. What should someone do before their first beard trim? David, wear your beard in the state in which you always rock it, with the exception of no solid products. So if you use heat before your trim, use heat. If you don't. Just wear it like you normally do. Just don't put in balm or butter. So, yep, that should be able to help you out. All right, guys. January 19th, I guess I do have to show here real quick. We had Violet's birthday party, and we'll make sure I can show this without any music. I don't know if it's going to play. All right, hopefully it doesn't play. No, I can't do it. I have pictures on Instagram of our daughter's birthday party. It was really fun, really cute, but I don't want to get flagged for music playing, so yeah. Dan, did you get dark roast? I did. Yep, I have a video on it if you need to check it out, but it's really nice. Yep. Couldn't pull the trigger more. Wanted more like Nick's coffee. Was afraid Deadman's was like Scribe with the mocha. It's coffee, but you do get some chocolateness from it. Sam smelled it on the last Beard Advice Live if you want to go back and take her take on it. But yeah, same here, Keddy. Yeah, those K-pop songs are, happy MLK Day. Those K-pop songs are catchy. They're good at what they do. All right, guys, let's get ready for some Florida Man Monday, baby. What we're going to do is I'm going to pull up not one, but two Florida Man stories from that beautiful state of Florida. We will be there in March. I'm going to be in California in less than 2 weeks. That's cray-cray. Crazy. Long flight, but crazy. And so, and he says, Deadman says, it's definitely a coffee scent. Mocha is a note within the coffee blend. Yep, I agree. But we're going back to back on the Florida Man stories today. Whoo, let's see what's going on in the craziness of this one. Now, I normally avoid death. So warning here. I normally avoid death in the stories. There is a fatality in one of them, but it's just so wild. It's just so wild. No, I agree, Craig. It will not be negative 22 in Anaheim. I think that will be a whole lot different. Yep. Oh, nice. Yeah, I love that Lo-Fi Girl, that music station. Yep. Very, very nice. Okay, let's check out what is going on in that wonderful state of Florida. Here we go. Florida man dies in industrial accident with dough mixer at a grocery store. Whew. Accident with a dough mixer. I looked into this, and they are not releasing details at this time other than it was at a grocery store and he died from a dough mixer accident. Huh? My very first question was he in? Oh! Ew. I don't know. Dope, right? Oh, that's, They do not believe any foul play had happened. They don't believe it was anything other than an accident. Oh, no. Oh, no, Jordan Jones. Do you know the Muffin Man? Oh, man, I blame the Muffin. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yes, David. The scent in February is stupid. I got mad making the video. Because I'm like, I can't keep telling people how amazing Deadman's is, but they are. Oh, man. Yep. Keep your body parts out of line. Yep. The mixer size wasn't the issue. I did read it. They said no details were released. Maybe there's a new article. It's not uncommon for it to happen. With a dough mixer? No, I did read it. They said no details were released yet. I made this probably a couple days ago, so maybe there's new information out now. But, yeah, no, I did read it. There was nothing on there. That's, yikes. All right. And then the second one, you guys. Yeah, they're scary. But it was at, and it was at a gas, or not a gas station, a grocery store. Yeah. Brian, yep, thank you, Brian. Not at his store. Yep. That's not the article I read. Okay, I was going to say, I did read it. You crazy? All right, and then another one. TikTok challenge lands Florida man in jail for trying to spend the night in Walmart after it closed. So this is a Walmart, right? I don't know are any Walmarts open 24/7 anymore? Ours is not. But this Walmart was not open for 24 hours, so they close. This guy tries to go and stay in Walmart overnight while they're closed. And to make the situation better, he live streamed the entire time. He live streamed the entire thing while hiding in a Walmart. I don't know if there's an easier way to get caught than by live streaming you breaking the law. Like, are you dumb? Like filming a video and then launching it later? Okay, not the smartest, but okay. But he live streamed while he was in there after it closed. Florida sheriff was one of his followers. He live streamed while committing the crime. No. Step 1 of criminal school, don't live stream while you're committing the crime. That's about, Walmart's going to do its thing. Anything for the views, I guess so. I hope it was worth it for him. Oh my gosh. So, yep, that's stay away from Walmarts after they're closed and stay away from dough mixers. Don't do it. All right, you guys, let's take a look at Deadman's Beard Co. Nice, Luke. Awesome, dude. Right? KG says, 911, what's your emergency? I'm watching a dude hide in Walmart. If you can't do the time, don't do the stream. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that must have won. If he didn't win the challenge, Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Rev says, home, sweet home, Florida, man. All right, guys, let's talk about Deadman's Beard Co. a little bit more. First things first, I'm the realist. Command 12, your affiliate discount code tonight, is boosted to 20% off. I believe, I'll let Bryant verify here, but I believe it should be good until tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern. So it should be good for 24 hours for that code. That's normally what he does. If he has any other needs to cut it off early or anything, he can let us know in the chat and we will adjust. But usually it is 9 p.m. till the next day. So Command 12 is boosted to 20% off, you guys. Now, again, I talked about a little bit of this already, but they're in upstate New York. It is Bryant. It is his wonderful wife and their first child. Now, 24 hours, perfect. Hey, what's up, Scott? Now, Bryant's wife is very pregnant right now, meaning the baby could come at any time. He might have to leave this stream. You don't know. It could be any moment now. I believe they've had a hospital trip or two already. So, best of wishes, smoothest sailing. And yeah, second child tomorrow. Yeah, it's like, yeah, we are past due. It's like right now. Like, we might finish the stream from the hospital. So this picture will be updated in the nearest future to have another member of the Deadman's family. So congrats to them, you guys. And yeah. Yep, I'm going to definitely hit on there. Nice new pick, Baker. I like that, man. I'll hit on the Biotin strips in just a second here. Got you guys. I saw a couple people asking about them. I'll do one on stream. We'll do an exclusive. I haven't taken mine yet today. All right. Unreal quality. And hey, what's up, Andrew? Talked about you earlier. No big deal. Unreal quality in every single product. Almost every company I can name a product that's not for me. Meaning I love that they have it. I love that it's for everybody else, but it's not for me. Right? There's some companies that I passionately love their oil, but not a lot of other things. And I tell you guys those things, right? For example, I really like Live Bearded's new oil. Really like it. I helped develop the blend. They just hit 1 million sales on Shopify. They're killing it. I do hope that this is the year they improve their butter. I really do. Did I have them on my top products of 2025 for butter? No, I didn't. But I love their oil. I love their wash. I love a bunch of other things. With Deadman's, I don't think that there is a product that I don't love. I don't use balm, so that doesn't really count, but they've got a great balm. It's crazy. Oh, man. Deadman's Bryant says, Jacqueline, that's his wife, by the way, is having shooting back pains right now, probably actually contractions. This could get interesting, guys. Yep, this could get interesting. This could get interesting. But truly, you guys, unreal quality in every product. Daily gentle beard wash, yes. Liquid stripping wash, yes. Beard conditioner, got you. Butter, done. Balm, done. They've got you covered. Yep, they've got you covered. And Craig, that's, again, yeah, absolutely true and absolutely fair. It's just a personal preference. I love the Firm Hold, the Live Bearded's butter. It's more like a styling butter. Yeah, absolutely. That's just not my preference. But you're right. Yep, you're right. Okay. Also, wonderful scent lineup, EO and FOs, like we talked about. Biotin oral strips. Talk about that in just a second. Also, guys, they do have a wicked clearance section. Now, when the clearance is updated, it goes quick because he marks it off insanely low. But it's also super quality products that are just kind of going away. So always, if you're making an order, just take a peek at the clearance to see if there's any add-on items. I know it got hammered and there's little to nothing left tonight, just like Dark Roast is going to go away. If you're looking for a coffee scent from Deadman's, get Dark Roast before it sells out. But check their clearance section. Live Bearded stresses butter for daily beard care. What do you see as their problem with butter? So I don't think it's a problem, Leo. I was just talking about what I like. So their butter is a thicker, tackier butter. Like Craig said, it does offer a little bit of styling. It does offer a little bit of hold. but it's a little bit in my perfect, it's quality, it's natural, it's wonderful. But in my perfect world, it would melt down easier and I would be able to go through my hands like this. Their butter's more like, it's just thicker, tackier. So nothing wrong. It's just my preference. Yep. This could be a Command's Corner first birth. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I had a childbirth during Command's Corner. I think Beard Advice Live one time maybe, but yeah. Yep. Okay. Great bundles as well. Guys, don't forget about the bundles. And then on top of that, they have spray cologne. They have Chicago combs. They have merch. And they have more. So if you're looking for things while you're putting in an order, you want to save on shipping, whatever the case may be, is oh no, chef. That's not even close to an accurate statement. Beard Octane's butter and Live Bearded, very, very, very different. Beard Octane's is way softer than Live Bearded. Those aren't even similar at all. No way. No way. I've used a lot of both, but I've used way more of Beard Octane. No, I would not entertain that comparison. Okay. And it's there's nothing wrong with that. Just will be as special as a birth. Ooh, the Mackinac Bridge birth, the 5 mile one. Yeah, it's very tacky. Yeah, Beard Octane's butter. Yeah, Beard Octane's very thick. No, I disagree. No, very thick? No way. I just got a new one in. With Onyx. Just been using that. No. Disagree. Maybe you had one, or maybe it needed to be melted down, or maybe it was cold and where it was stored at. Could be all sorts of things, but their butter is absolutely not described as thick. That's wild talk. No, it's smooth. Beard Octane butter. Yeah, there's no thickness to it. Yeah, their butter blend is fire. Yeah, it's not. Nope. Yeah, Live Bearded's very heavy. Yeah, that's just way different comparisons. Live Bearded's butter would be more similar to Bahawat and Artius Man. Again, fantastic companies. Yep, fantastic companies. I haven't been a fan of that. What? Chef, that change happened like 5 years ago. Are you crazy tonight? That was like 5 or 6 years ago. That's wild. That's crazy. Yeah, no. Live Bearded, Bahawat, Artius Man, all very smooth, but they're tackier, they're thicker kind of butters. Yeah. Maybe Matt thinking, no, he did not. Beardliness, I haven't been a fan. So no. I'm pretty good at reading text and tone and interpretation. So yeah. So funny. Okay. Yeah, no. Deadman's has had a couple of different changes to their blend into their butter. And so, they have perfected it now. Yep. Bahawat does have a little bit of wax in it. Yes, sir. Okay. Got all those. Beautiful. Let's take a look at the biotin strips. So, quick little science lesson here. So, I recommend 10,000 mcgs of biotin a day. I recommend that in the pill capsule form, right? Or just kind of in general, but in the pill capsule form. Because the bioavailability of those capsules would be how it absorbs into your system. A strip like we have here is more than twice as bioavailable and allows your body to process it as compared to capsules. And I'll do one on stream so you guys can see. So these are, again, on the inside here, you guys. And I have this one right here, the orange flavor. I love these so much. I have 6 months supply. Just came in. Yep, the absorption rate is much better. It's a fact. And you guys can look it up. You guys can look up, do like AI, do a Google search, do absorption rate of biotin in a oral strip versus a capsule, and you'll see the information for yourself. So it's just like this. It's very, very, very simple. and they are very, very, very delicious. Yep, very, very, very delicious. So all you do, you just open this little packet. Oh, it tastes delicious, dude. Straight up scary delicious. And you guys remember, like, oh, drop mine. Do you guys remember the Listerine, the little strips that you would use that were like intensely minty? Yeah, it's exactly like a Listerine strip. But you remember how like intensely minty those were? This one is orange. I don't think they have any other flavors right now, but all you do is you place it on your tongue, all right? You guys are going to see my tongue. It's a little bit weird, but hey, it is what it is. It's all for science, right? Okay. And I let it absorb. As good as baby aspirin? I don't know. I don't take baby aspirin. And that's it. You absorb it down, and it is delicious. And that's as quick as it is. You don't need to drink anything. Now, biotin capsules are very simple, too. I'm not going to say, like, this is way easier. Biotin capsules are simple. This does absorb into your system faster. Will you get a hairy tongue? Nope. But it absorbs faster and better when you have this. And so those of you asking, this is what I am taking for my biotin currently. I really enjoy it. Yep, really, 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 really enjoy it. So, yep, keep that in mind. So I take 2 Deadman growth capsules, which I believe is 5,000 mcg's biotin. Would you suggest throwing a strip in the mix? No, I would not. If you're already taking 5,000, don't take a strip. That would probably be too much. Now, what happens if you take too much biotin? I actually sent a peer-reviewed medical study to someone today. I don't know if not Mark Johnson, but a different Mark is in here right now from Florida. He messaged me and asked about it. I found a legit scientific peer-reviewed study that talked about if you take too much biotin, what happens? It's water soluble. Almost everybody just pees out the excess of biotin. If you have too much and you're one of the very select few that are very sensitive to it, you can get pimples on the back of your neck and on the front of your neck, actually just your neck. So it's the back of your neck where your head hair is, and then in your neck, kind of by the bottom of your neckline for your beard, you can get some pimples from that. You're on my 85. It's a little bit too intense. Hey, I understand. Have you explored if caffeine still has an effect with a certain time frame given different? I have not. The food effect will be the same, but I do. It has to be the same. I'm imagining, Dylan, just because of the receptors. It doesn't matter like how well it's absorbed. It's your body's receptors. So I still would not take caffeine within an hour of taking biotin. I did not have caffeine in the last several hours. I'm not going to for the next couple hours, so I'm good. So, yep. I take one a day at night. Yes, sir. I normally take it before dinner, but before dinner tonight, with dinner, I had a Mountain Dew. So I didn't take it with dinner because I had a Mountain Dew. I knew I was going to stream tonight, so I could take it and not have to worry about going to bed and, and do all that. So, yeah. Yep, I'm good to go. So, yes. Okay. Got all that. Biotin oral strips, delicious, easy, and readily available to your body. And it does have more than biotin, too. It does have vitamin D3 and folate that is in here. So, check those ones out, you guys. If you're looking for something new, they got you covered. If you're already taking biotin, you're probably all right? It's not something that you have to take or anything like that. Why can't we take caffeine before we take biotin? Chef, you've been in here for years. I've talked about this at least 100 times. You doing all right, man? I'm checking on my homie here. You seem different tonight. I hope you're doing all right, man. Your body can only absorb at the same time B7, vitamin B7, aka biotin, or caffeine. And caffeine is much more aggressive and will win every time. So if you are taking biotin with a caffeinated coffee, a lot of what you're consuming with that biotin is not absorbing into your body. I do have a video on it too. If you guys, it's like many years old, many years old. If you type like when to take biotin, Mine probably pops up near the top. Yeah, so it's one of these ones right here. So when to take biotin, and I break it down in there as well. And yeah, that one's 90,000 views over 5 years ago. So don't take biotin within an hour of caffeine. 1 hour, Jordan. I try to avoid caffeine, and that's super safe. Can you do a half an hour on both sides? Probably. But if I'm going to be paying for biotin, right, if you guys are going to spend your hard-earned money, you might as well get the most out of it and take it during a time when you don't have caffeine. And again, guys, it's not just coffee. If you're taking decaf, you're good. It's specifically caffeine. Yep, specifically caffeine. So yes. Drinking caffeine is beneficial for hair growth, topical, and drinking it. The drinking it is, that's a very loaded topic. Topically, yes, you do promote blood flow to the surface, which can bring nutrients and growth. The drinking it side, that's a loaded one. There's a couple of different things to consider on that one. So, yep. Okay, let's see what else we got going tonight, you guys. And actually, I don't think I've ever asked Dan, when's the best time to take ancestral supplements? I take that with my dinner, so the last meal of the day. And I don't think that one matters as much because it is it's essentially protein and just, yeah, that doesn't matter as much. Caffeinated beard wash is great. Me too. Yep, I have that in my rotation. I love that one. All right, let's see what else we got going tonight, you guys. Here is that Carrier blend. It is a medium viscosity. Jeffrey says, I choose caffeine or coffee over biotin. Hey, with a beard like yours, my man, I don't think you need that biotin. You're doing all right. So, yep. Yes, sir. Mike says, or Miles says, sorry, Miles. Miles says, Command 12 boosted to 20, works site-wide. Supplements too? Good boost. Yes, sir. Yep. Yes, sir. A number of growth serums have caffeine. Yeah, yep. I've probably helped develop them. The one from Copper John's, I was the one that did the research on the caffeine and the amount of caffeine and the type of caffeine. So yeah, I have extensively done real research on that stuff. So yep. If you use caffeine topically, would it still affect your biotin absorption? No, not at all. Great question. Absolutely no impact topically. Nope. All right, so here's that blend, you guys. It is a medium viscosity blend. Argan, squalene, marula, metal foam, jojoba, broccoli seed, avocado, castor, rice bran, hemp seed, and black seed. Whew, come on now. All right, guys and girls, it is time for your feedback. You guys have been saying stuff all night, which I always welcome and I always love. But if you don't mind, drop some kind of feedback about Deadman's Beard Co. with a comment. If you were somebody in here tonight that has not tried this company and you have, what would you want to tell that person? What would you want someone to tell you before you tried Deadman's? It can be scent-wise, it can be product, it can be customer service. What would you want, legitimately, what would you want to know if you were a potential consumer? What's the real? Jimmy says Obsidian and Barber Reserve is lovely. Okay, got it. Silent Night and St. Nick's Secret were fire. Yeah, their seasonals or their limiteds are so good. Mike says my favorite FO and EO company. Top-notch customer service. Supernova is fire. Have to try Slate. Yep, Slate's. If you like Supernova, you'll love Slate. Simple Man says their oil and butter are top-notch. Arizona Ed says the beard wash this is number 1. Oils are top 3 in rotation. Shep says Supernova is the best scent he's ever had. Matt says Supernova is fantastic. Jordan Jones says everything is top-notch. Everyone's first oil purchase should be Supernova. Can't imagine anyone not liking it. Yeah, unless you're just adverse to cologne and you don't like cologne. I'm the same way. I can't imagine someone smelling Supernova and being like, oh, not for me. It like bridges the gaps of scent preferences. Yeah, it really is that good. Yep, really is that good. Okay, and Ninja says, never have, but from what I hear, I need to now. It's so crazy how good this, it really is. I would like to know about the quality. Which company has in space? Which this company has in space. Yeah? Yep. Products are top notch. Oil and butter feel amazing in beard. Definitely in my top 3. I think I have more Deadman oils than any other company. Nice. Bill says, great scents. Worked well with us gray-haired people. Nice. Stripping wash is my once-a-week go-to, and I haven't wore a scent that I didn't like from Deadman's. Obsidian and Supernova smells da bomb. Oils, butters, balms are top-notch. The butter is unique and particularly awesome. Drank loves their stripping wash. She uses it every Sunday. When I do an all-body exfoliation, get rid of that week's oil and butter. Nice. Deadman's oil is quality from top to bottom, from the products themselves to the people behind them. Ralph says, great customer service with the owner involved. The oils, butters, washes are great. I've yet to find a scent I don't like. Bob and Terry Luis says, across the board, Deadman's products are top shelf quality. And that's not even saying that lightly. Like, actually top shelf quality. Like, you would put them on a top shelf if you had a display shelf. Grade A customer service and product quality. The cologne scents are absolutely my top 3 in my go-to stripping wash. Yep. I tried the old blend, but looking forward to trying the new one. Yeah, it is. And the old blend was fine. Absolutely fine. It's just better now. Yep. Yep, absolutely. All right. Your advice is enough for me. Well, I appreciate that, man. I love having other people give that feedback too, because, sometimes people question things, as they should. That's totally fine. Great experience. Great experience. I wish I would have been able to try them sooner. His sister and brother help him out too. Yep. From my understanding. Yeah. Yep. Shout out to Amanda and shout out to, oh man, starts with an S. Oh my gosh. His brother's a barber. Sky. Yep. All right. They have colognes to pair with their beard products. Yeah. Okay. Have only their oils for now. Absolutely amazing for my beard, says Darth. Loved Relax and Arctic Breeze. Deadman's Escape was decent. Their oils transformed throughout the day in a way no other oils have. Okay. I love the study. This one is one of my top 3 used beard companies. They have some of the best stripping beard wash out there. Love all the oils I've tried. Smell lasts all day. Definitely a great company, says Josh. Sea Storm is one of my favorite coastal breeze type scents. Yep, I agree. Medium thickness, Stanley. Medium. I don't really dig citrus scents, but I don't love really dark scents. So what's the best between? Ooh. I would say Pinewood Peak. Pinewood Peak, Alan. As long as you are... It's pine, it's orange. I would also say if you're okay with colognes, something like a Slate. I would say Pinewood Peak or something like a Slate. Amber says, Deadman's Beard Wash and Conditioner is phenomenal for my hair. One of my top beard washes I use for my hair. So many amazing scents, top-notch customer support. One of my absolute favorites. And for those of you that did not see Amber's post on social media, this picture is real. This is not like a joke or a throwback. Kevin did trim his beard short. Obviously handsome as ever can be. The dude's just a handsome fella, right? He's getting jacked. He's got those eyes that like pierce your soul. And did it hurt a little bit? Yeah. It's like the shaveless wonder when he trimmed his down. Oh, gut shots. I know I'm bringing back some bad thoughts for JB and others in here. But yeah, Kevin the legend, one of the greatest beards we've ever seen. Literally one of the greatest beards we've ever seen. He did trim it down. If the time is right, he'll grow it back, you guys. That's the beauty of it. It can go back. It can grow back. Amber's happy. Kev is happy. That's all that matters. And they're still here in the community. That's super important to me. So, yep. Deadman's definitely should be in your rotation. Yeah. Miles says, Slate, Pinewood Peak, Supernova Oils. Ask again tomorrow, subject to change. Oh, Obsidian, Death by Citrus, Wash and Conditioner. Okay. Deadman's Death by Citrus smells so fabulous, says the birthday girl, Karen. Also good for my hands. Yes. Yep, absolutely. Supernova is definitely my favorite Deadman's. A fine gentleman of an owner, he is. Deadman's Death by Citrus beard wash is a great way to start the day. Love the scent, and the wash is fantastic. I agree. Yep, I agree. Sarah says, as long as they don't break up with us because he trimmed that, Amber promised me that they're still in the community. Yep, she's still in the community because I was worried about that too. Because people do. Sometimes they trim, then they feel, I don't know, embarrassed or they feel weird and they just go away, which I understand, but I don't want them to go away. So, yep. Okay. If I said Cold Start from Beard Octane's my favorite scent, which one would y'all recommend? Michael, Death by Citrus. Michael, Death by Citrus. Yep. Easy peasy. And again, guys, Command 12 is boosted to 20% off until Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. All right, so keep that in mind. Nice, Baker. Heck yeah, man. I was with a stripper last night, so you had to use the stripper wash. Yep. Got it, David. Got it, David. Okay. Yeah, Brian's so community-oriented. He is. And people notice, which I'm so glad that people notice, because he's not very braggadocious. He's not going to put it out there. He did something like $17,000 in giveaways in 2025. $17,000 in giveaways in 2025. Pfft. Boston Bearded. I can't say enough good things about the company. Top 2, 3 of any brand I've used out of close to 30 companies. Come on now. Come on now. I know your other top one, so that's cool. Yep. All right. Let's see what else we have here. And Robert says, if anyone has not tried Deadman's, what are you waiting for? I highly recommend you start with the sample pack to try a scent you like. Yes. The samples are like getting full size. Yeah. Yep. Their samples are awesome. Rodney says, been using the stripping wash once per week. So awesome. Also, Supernova is a killer scent. Yes. Yep. The Miles says the sampler pack hooked him. Try it if you're uncertain. Yep. Colognes added to beard products. OMG. Yeah, they have matching colognes, by the way, guys. Matching colognes. Yes, yes, yes. Agave Tides is great, especially if you're into barbershop scents. Yep. Yes, sir. Deadman's is in my top 3. Love the oil, butter, and beard wash. Fantastic. Pinewood Peak gives me more of just pinewood smell. I don't get any other scents in it. Interesting. Yeah, I get orange pretty strong on that one. Yep. Is a stripping wash even necessary? Isn't beard shampoo enough? So, Matt, beard shampoo, beard wash is going to have a pH around 5.5. It's also going to have different ingredients than a stripping wash. A stripping wash is going to have a pH of 9 to 11, and it's going to have more cleansing, clarifying ingredients. Essentially, our follicles are really sticky. Like they're actually sticky. And so we get stuff that builds up on them throughout the week, such as pollutants, allergens, waxes mainly. Those are the biggest ones. And normal wash of a normal, gentle pH is not going to get everything out. Using a stripping wash. Now, you can use a bar soap. That is a stripping wash. That is totally fine. But using a stripping wash once a week is going to keep up with getting rid of that and kind of giving you a new, fresh restart. Deadman's was the second to last company I bought from. Now I have more products from them than any other company. Butter is amazing. Liquid stripping wash is life-changing. This is Matt's comment, and then in the same minute, King says the liquid stripping wash was life-changing. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay. I have Death by Citrus stripping wash. Use it every Sunday. Yep. Stripping wash is not necessary. Well, nothing's necessary. Right, we will all survive if we don't take care of our beards, right? Nothing is necessary. But if you're trying to reach your best beard potential, if you're trying to max out your genetics, if you're trying to have the healthiest beard, there are certain things that do move that needle. Unequipped, like not even debatable. But necessary? No, you're right. Nothing is necessary. And I will never have said it. If you can only have 2 things, I do recommend a gentle wash and a beard oil. But do I love beard butter? Yes. Do I love stripping wash? Yes. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. And Brian says, my accountant was not thrilled with the giveaways. Understood. Okay. Deadman's colognes are so good. Yep. Mad Jack says 60% plus of his beard products are Deadman's. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Hey, if the community only cared about long beards, there would be no ladies here. Don't go away if you shave. We still love you. Exactly. Yep, exactly. All right, take care, Chef. Later, my man. Okay, let's see what else we have here. And Balanced says, I bought one of every scent, and I'm still working on using them all. All scents are great. JJ, what's up, man? He says, Deadman's butter make my beard so soft. The agave tides smell so good. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. All right, let's see where we're at here. And again, guys, if you have any feedback, drop a comment. All right. Wait, bar soap to strip? I was thinking Dawn. No, not Dawn dish soap, but you can use a bar soap. Would you say using Dr. Squatch body soap once a week stripping soap is okay? As long as it's their bar soap. If it's their body wash, Eric, I don't recommend that. But if it's their bar soap, yeah, totally fine. Their soap is fine. Their soap isn't the best of the best, but it's not bad. It's better than what's available in the store. Yeah. When doing a stripping wash, is following it with a conditioner something to avoid? Or I do recommend following a stripping wash with a conditioner. Yes. I always do. Yep. Always do. Does the stripping wash help with dry and flaky skin? Yeah, for sure. Yep. Yep, no doubt about it. All right. I'm joining from the Mile High Club today. Well, that could have a different meaning than you're intended, or it could have the exact meaning you're intended. Yeah, Eric, yep. Dr. Squatch soap is fine for stripping wash. Yep, no worries there at all. Okay. Yeah. Bryant does have 2 different product types releasing in the spring. One of them I have up on my counter upstairs right now. The other one, I can't think of what it is. Bryant and I were discussing the naming of one of the products today, and I don't know what the other one is. But he said 2 are coming this spring. Again, I do know one. Yeah, don't have exfoliants. Yep, I agree. What is the other one? I know the one we talked about naming today. Oh, I do know. Yeah. We talked about the name for that one too. Okay. We do have 2 exciting ones. And of course, guys, I'm usually testing these products beforehand and giving feedback and stuff. We do have 2 new product types. No, not a scent. Nope. These are 2 product types. Yeah. 2 different things that he does not offer. Yeah. And Steve says, great customer service, great sense, awesome carrier blend. The stripping wash from Deadman's is truly that. There's nothing left in beard once you use it. Make sure to condition. I agree, Steve. Word for word. I never thought about a stripping wash. We'll need to make sure I do that once a week. Yeah. Yep. Do it, guys. You'll see. You'll see a difference there. Is it safe to use a beard wash conditioner? Is it safe to use beard wash and conditioner? Safe to use both on beard and hair? Yeah. Yep. Totally safe on hair. It might not be enough if you have really greasy head hair. Your beard wash might not be strong enough, but something like a stripping wash would be. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, let's see what we're giving away tonight. This isn't really much of a surprise, but it really is insane. It's been a while since I've used their balm. Does anybody have feedback for Brett? I believe it's a medium firm balm, not the firmest in the world, but not soft. If I'm remembering correctly, a medium firm balm. And Luke says, I love all Deadman scents I have experienced. This has been the best live for me so far. Awesome, man. Well, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, we've been answering a lot of questions today, which is cool. I'm always happy to take the show wherever it guides us. And Mr. Ninja just simply wants to know, did you guys hit the like button yet? Just to check, and see. Jimmy said, Deadman's balm is top-notch, too. Not soft, but not rock hard. That's what I remember as well. But it has been a while since I've used it. Medium firm, that's how, okay. So I was kind of accurate on that one. All right, guys. Click the link, put your name, put your email. You don't need to buy anything. You don't need to donate. It is just straight up free giveaways. What's up, Crazy? Just simply to say thank you for being here tonight. And what are we giving away, you guys? We are giving away 5 different $100 gift cards. Man. Darren, what up, dude? Welcome into the stream. You came in at a very, very generous time. 5 different people are going to leave with, and this is unfair to other companies. This is setting the state. Do not hold this precedent to other people. Normally, when we end the night, the fifth giveaway, sometimes we will get up to a $100 gift card, right? Some companies we get up to $25 on the last one, and that's fine. That is free. That's them giving stuff away. Unbelievably kind. Deadman's is doing it 5 times tonight. 5 times tonight. Absolutely crazy. This is really cool. YouTube sent me here. Let's go. Welcome, Metal. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for subscribing, man. And even if you don't have a beard, you guys, they've got cologne. They've got so many things you can use without a beard. 5 people are going to get a $100 gift card tonight. That's so cool. So dang cool. So click the link, put your name, put your email, and then when you get back, knock on wood, we haven't really seemed to have any issues or anything tonight because normally you guys always tell me, but make sure you're live. If you are not live, you're going to get behind and you're not going to get your giveaway. We've seen it happen in the last couple of weeks. How do you make sure you're live? Activate your screen. Yeah, they do sell they ship to the UK. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Activate your screen. And then in one of the 2 corners, you guys, there will be the word live. If there's a red dot next to it, like the record button, you're good. If there's not, you're not live. Refresh or click the word live. Dan, can the wax butter pick double as a guitar pick? Yes, it is a guitar pick. I have mine over here somewhere. I got it right here. Yep. 100%. It is a guitar pick. Especially if you play air guitar, but it's good. Whoa, watch out. Throwing stuff again. It is really good quality, too. What do I know about guitar picks? Well, yeah. All right. And Deadman says, thank you all. This community allowed me to do something I absolutely love to do. I genuinely care for and love this community. I feel so lucky to be part of it. And he means that. Bryant has come from several other areas of industry, whether it was bank finance, whether it is being a landlord and owning rental properties, or whether it's just being in other areas of e-commerce, meaning selling products online. Oh, wow. Indiana. Selling products online. He came into this industry, the beard product world, and he was unbelievably blown away by our community. I'll never forget, he had some really nice things to say about me personally to me, about how unique I am in this industry compared to other industries. That will stay with me for a long time. He probably doesn't even realize that. But Bryant says stuff from time to time that really hits me and really sticks with me because he has such a successful resume. He has such a beautiful blueprint of business that he's left behind. And so his words carry weight with me a lot. And his perspective on how special of a community this is and how special of an industry it is, the small batch beard world, I really listen to that because I do think that we take for granted sometimes how unicorn-like this community is, how unbelievable we have it with this beard world, with the owners being involved, with content creators like myself being transparent and streaming for hours and hours and hours a week, posting all of my life on Instagram and Facebook, having free giveaways daily in my Facebook group, so many things, man. It's really cool to see. He said, I've shed my other businesses. This is my passion and the only thing I care about anymore. And it really is so cool to hear from him, who was wildly successful in other arenas, to come over here and say, man, I really want people to understand how special this community is. And I love that. I love that. Mega says, you're a giant in my beard life. You don't even know. Well, I appreciate that, man. I don't ever see myself that way. And so, hearing that's pretty crazy. I do appreciate it. I've said it before. I run on appreciation, so thank you. But, man, yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. And if anybody is in here and you still haven't tried them and you're curious, there's no pressure. They're going to be around. This is not like a sales pitch. I'm not putting anything on, but they're amazing. And they really are. I've never heard someone that has regretted a purchase from Deadman's. That's that. That's about it. So, yeah. Yep. Yeah, Ty, it really is, man. This community's special. We have a live stream where no one is arguing about politics. With the world we have today, no one has had a negative word about that. No one has thrown mud or hurled anything at each other. No one has said you're stupid for liking a certain scent. No, you guys have asked a bunch of questions tonight. Think about this. You've asked a bunch of questions tonight. Some of them very basic. Some of them have been repeated, and I'm not exaggerating, hundreds and hundreds of times. And we didn't make fun of anyone. It's really, really cool. Yep, really, really cool. Dan, do you still sell merch like Stay Beard? Yeah, absolutely. I'll link it in the chat. My wife does. It's our Beauty in the Beard MI shop. It's our Etsy shop. Yep, so that's linked in the chat. Go check that out. Again, if you guys are just coming in, I'm dropping a link in the chat for the giveaway. Please do that. Get entered, and you're good to go. Yep. Yeah, the community is very uplifting. It's a fact, man. Yep. Yeah, it's so nice to have a break from all the crap everywhere else in life, especially online. Especially online. No, I know. So I know Chef. When I said I felt like he was off, I do. So Chef's from Michigan. He's been a subscriber since like day one. And the only reason I said those is because, and this is being sincere here, sometimes you pick up context clues, something's off, right? Sometimes people will not even realize they're putting those clues out. Subconsciously, they are, and they're asking for help. They're asking for noticing of those things. There's people in here right now still talking that's happened recently with. I've asked them if they were okay. I checked on them, and they weren't. They were like, no, I had this happen to my family member. I had this, I had that. So I am very perceptive. And when patterns don't match up, I notice it. Yeah, I notice it. And I've even had people in here that I genuinely consider really good friends that have kind of come at me a little bit sideways with a little bit of tone and a little bit of like unfair approach to me. And I had to tell them like, hey, I feel like the way you're interpreting my messages right now, it's more about what's going on in your life and the lens, and you're trying to view it from a negative angle when that doesn't exist. And I don't think that that's very fair. And they've come back and said like, yeah, like you're right. Like, I'm sorry. This was going on in my life. I was taking in everything as negative. I shouldn't do that. So I'm very purposeful when I say things. So just know that, guys. It's very rarely am I just saying stuff out. So once in a while, I will notice things are off and it's out of character. And there's usually an explanation for it. So yeah, yep. If you ever see me pushing a little bit, it's quite literally out of love. It's just, yeah, yep, absolutely. What happened to Black Label Cologne? I didn't see it. I'll let Brian answer. I believe it was clearanced out and then gone once it was gone. So yeah. Nope, I don't have a history lesson tonight, Karen. I did last week, though. They'll be sprinkled in, periodically. Yep. Yep, for sure. Okay. Got it. Yeah, and Deadman says, this community is the single most positive thing in my entire life. It has changed how I think about the human race. Same here, man. Yep, that's a fact. Funny, been dealing with a few guys this week. Live happens, and some grace typically allows people to go through it without it defining them. Yep, exactly. This stream helps people each and every time. I agree. Yep. Truly no doubt about it. Sometimes that's all a person needs is for someone to notice a small red flag. It could save a life. Yeah. I'm very, very serious about that. Yeah, I'm not joking. And again, I've gotten to know you guys. For good or bad, I know your personalities. I just do. And when it's off, especially when it starts going negative, or especially when it's just like, why is that happen? That's not you. It's interesting. Yep, absolutely. Not only do beard questions, but also mental. Oh, dude, we talk about that stuff all the time, man. Yep. And Ninja said, the amount of love and messages I got after telling the story of losing my fiance was incredibly heartwarming. Absolutely love all of you. Facts. Yep. Absolute facts there. All right, guys. Well, let's keep this party rolling. I do appreciate you guys entering. There's a link in the chat if you're just coming in. But beyond that, I do have a 2-part question for you guys. If you don't mind, put those 2 parts into one answer, then hit enter. Otherwise, River's going to wake up. And look at that cuteness. You can't wake him up. He's posted up on the arm. That dude is a savage. Oh, my God. He is so comfy right now. But if you could put those 2-part answers into one comment, that would be appreciated. The 2 parts are, you guys, where are you watching the stream from, if you don't mind sharing? And then what time is it where you're located? All right? What time is it? Even the best of us get twisted. Myself, dude, I'm far from perfect. I've caught myself plenty of times being like, did I interpret that wrong? I will say I am proud where I do try to own it and I do try to apologize when I realize it was a me problem and not a we problem, right? If I'm interpreting someone's tone negatively when it wasn't intended or wasn't even warranted, that's a me problem. So I do try to own it and I do try to apologize and I get caught. I'm online a lot. It's what I do for a living, right? But the best of us can absolutely get caught up in that. There's zero doubts. And Billy says, this stream really helps when I'm down. I've not been in the best place lately, and these streams always help. Hey, man, you know you're one message away from me at any time, and you know I will get back to you. One message away at any time, guys. That goes for all of you. I don't think I've said this in a while because I don't ever want it to feel like I'm doing it too much or I'm just doing it to do it. If you need a friend, as simple as that, message me. Of course, I'm happy to give advice. Of course, whatever. But if you just need a friend, period, message me. You want to talk sports? You want to vent and share your problems going on in life? You want to cry about it? Let's do it, man. Let's get it out, right? I know a lot of guys are the rock. They are that stable piece of their family life, and they don't want to tell people around them when stuff is hard because they feel like their armor has a crack in it. I'm that safe place, man. Never, ever, ever will I share anything that is not meant to be shared. So reach out. Yep. Reach out, guys. Literally happy to talk with any of you. Whether we're super close, super close, or if you're just coming in for the first time, I got you. Yep. You do, and I hope I did as, oh, yeah, I don't even know what that one time was, but sounds like it. Yeah, I can't think of anything negative, so. And that's the thing with me too, right? If somebody wrongs me and they don't own it and they don't apologize, they'll forever be in that camp with me. But if somebody does something wrong or there's a bad interaction, they own it and apologize, I dang near forget it. Like, it's straight up, oh, watch out. Bang. And then they're like, I'm sorry that 1 year, I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I just move on. I just move on from there. And I appreciate that, Simple Man. I appreciate people offering to be the friend there for me too. I appreciate it, man. Dan legit responds to every message whenever he can without asking for anything in return. Nope, never once. I know some people will put their Venmo tag in their messages and their email and stuff. I don't do that. That's not why I'm doing it. Ride or die, Donald, and I would argue and say you've been there for more than I have been for you. So yeah, it's ride or die, man. Of course, Jeff. Straight up, man. Straight up. And as always, and I know as always, man, there's so many of you in here who have my back in rooms that I'm not in. I notice that stuff. I appreciate that stuff. I also notice the people that are silent in those rooms. I also know the people that participate in those rooms. Yeah. So I appreciate that. So thank you guys for all the love. Dan is always great. Hey, right back to you, Amber. Amber always knows it's a safe place. Yep. That's a fact. I love seeing all the digits in the chat. What time? So many new people. Brotherhood's growing. Let's go. So I have, Michael, two main places to message me. Easiest and best is Dancy Bearded on Instagram. Other than that, it's email. And that one is Dan_command@yahoo.com. Both of those pieces of information are in the description of every upload if you forget. But Instagram with Dan C. Bearded, that's the easiest one. Next is email, Dan_command@yahoo.com. All right. So that's where I'm at on that. Okay. Yeah, Alan says there's been some times that I realized that I should have opened up and talked to someone. I think that's how most of us men are as we grow. Right? I think we're taught to not talk. We're taught not to speak up, not to share those things. It'll make you appear weak. As time goes on, like, you know what? That situation probably would have been a lot better if I talked to someone. Today was not a weird one for me, but it was a weird one. Let me break down my day, and then I'll continue on with what we're doing, I promise. The kids didn't have school today. Monday is normally my heavy work day, and I love it. I wake up early, I get the kids ready for school, I go to the gym, I have lunch with my beautiful wife, and then I go and I film and I edit, and then I go to soccer practice, futsal practice, and then I stream. Well, the kids didn't have school today, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to film and edit today, and I had a longer list than usual. I've got an Anaheim trip coming up, and I've been going to Columbus on Sunday, so my Monday to-do list has gotten a little bit longer, which I'm built for this. That ain't a problem. I got that. But with the kids home today, I have two sides of my shoulders fighting me. One side's like, be with your family, spend that time, be silly, enjoy the day. Then the other side is like, when the heck are you going to fill out your to-do list? They don't have school tomorrow either. You have a call at 10 a.m. on Thursday. You have a call at 3 o'clock on Friday. You've got this, that. And my brain just started playing bad tricks on me. It started to try and manufacture artificial stress. So I told Sam, that's rare for me. I don't do that often. I don't ever want to appear like I'm stressed. And I said, hey, I'm in a weird little mindset today because I can't kick this weight behind me that I have a to-do list that I can't check things off of. I love knocking things off my to-do list, and I'm not able to do it today, and it's got me in a weird funk. I didn't let it show. I was super awesome with my kids. I treated Sam like an utter princess, true facts. But it just was like this weird, like my heart rate would get going a little bit more, right? I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Get a little bit more of a pump and a flutter when I started to think about the list. And then things like we paid off my old truck, but there's still a balance, even though we paid the full balance. Why is there still this on there? And so like little things came up. I told Sam, I'm like, I just got to get this out. A little bit different because of like my to-do list. I just got to let you know. Well, Violet had play therapy at 5 o'clock. I said, okay, they're going to be gone for an hour and 20 minutes. I'm going to have the boys do something quiet, and I can film for that hour and 20 minutes. I did. I didn't miss family time. It was beautiful. I felt better. It was good to go, man. Good to go. And yeah, guys, real quick, let me do this. Deadman's Beard Co. I got to find this, you guys. Deadman's Beard Co. is about 58 subscribers away from 1,000, which if you're unfamiliar, that is when they can be monetized. They have the watch time, but 1,000, they are very, very close. If you don't mind, click the link and subscribe to their channel. It is free. Absolutely free. So click that. I think we can do it tonight. I know for sure. There are enough people in here who are not subscribed that could subscribe and make them get to that 1,000. You know? Yeah, really, really, really could. Really could. Okay, and so, yeah, no, but again, Alan, thank you for saying that because it's true. Yep. Dan always gets back to you, honestly, and honestly an amazing individual. Thank you, man. It was such a great call with you the other day, truly. Truly. Routine is messed up. That screws everything. Yeah, dude. I'm a character. I'm a routine. What's the phrase? A habit of I'm blanking on it. A creature of comfort. I really like my routines. So yeah, facts, Ninja. I'd rather hear my homie cry than go to his funeral. Yep. I always have Dan's back. I can't let one of the most genuine people I know be called disingenuous. Thank you, Bryant. That means a lot to me. And again, I do know that there's people in here who stick up for me when I'm not in the room. I do know that there are others that are silent. That's okay. That's your choice. And I do know people that play both sides. One of the people that I have seen it do the worst, they're not in here tonight. They were in here the other night when I was talking about it. That probably speaks volumes. Yep, that probably speaks volumes. Heading to Anaheim as we speak. What are you going for? I'm going for the Premier Beauty and Barber Expo to go teach beard care. Yep, to go teach beard care. No, yeah, absolutely, Ryan. He said, got to speak up. I likely died. I would have likely died 15 years ago had I not put my hand up and gotten the help that I needed. Good. Been there. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. Sometimes it's tough to catch. A guy told me once that if I'm irritated, it's because I'm irritable, and that's on me. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. No, you guys are right. Absolutely right. Okay. All right, and let's see here. I'm going to refresh. Nobody in the room has done more for this community or industry than Dan. Wow. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Raven. Thank you, dude. Yeah. And SR says, last year, right around this time, my mom passed away. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that. And this channel community has provided a little relief during a hard time. Beard care has become therapeutic to me. It is for me, too. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. No doubt. Hey, thank you, Raven. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. All right, let's refresh Deadman's and see where they're at. 981. We need 19 more. What's up, Randy? We need 19 more subs, and they reach that magical 1,000 mark, which is crazy. Routine can be comforting too. Oh, no, routine's very comforting. I love a routine. It's about as much comfort as I get. So, guys, we're only 19 subscribers away from their 1,000 mark, which would make them, all right, 17 away, guys, which would make them fully monetized. And if it does, hey, if this doesn't pitch it, guys, I am now making videos on the Deadman's channel. So you can get more Dancy Bearded content on their channel. Look at that. And it will be educational. It will be related to their content. You can see more of me on there. So if that doesn't help, I don't know what will. I don't know what will. All right, but let's see where we're at here. 88. We're only 12 away, guys. We're only 12 away. You guys could be here for the night. That would be their first 1,000. Brian says, Dan is way better on camera than me. I know my strengths. I'm just prettier than him. That's it. That's all. No, I'm just kidding. Brian's fantastic on camera. He was really good with the interviews. We can get, this should happen like right meow. All right. 7 subscribers away. 7 subscribers away from them to hit 1,000. And then you know what to do after that, Brian. You should get the ability. Hey, thank you, Ashley. You should get the ability to go apply for your monetization, too. That's super cool, man. All right, let's see. 996. Come on now. 996. All right, we are only, let's refresh it. We're only 4 away. 2 away. Come on. Come on. Yes. We're only 2 away. Let's get it, guys. Baker says, what a Dan C effect happening at this moment. Bryant commented about a Dan effect. I almost corrected him, but it would have been way too cocky. And I would have been, no, it's not the Dan effect. It's the Dan C effect. But he said something about the Dan effect yesterday. All right, let's see. I'm going to do a big refresh. Are we there? Come on now. Come on now. 1,000 subscribers for Deadman's Beard Co. Congratulations. He should be monetized by this time tomorrow. Let's go. That's really cool. Congrats, Bryant. Congrats, Deadmans. Check out that channel. And again, guys, I do have videos that I will be creating for him. He has other videos. They do live streams. Who knows? Maybe you'll catch me on a live stream in the future. We'll see. We'll see what can happen. Pretty dang cool, man. Congratulations. Can't wait to collect the 12 cents a month from Google. Hey, you never know, man. One video catches and goes randomly viral. It can bring in some money. We did it. Now, with that said, I saw your guys' answers out there. Now the nice guy stuff's out the window. Some of you got the time wrong when I asked what time it was. All right? I always tell people, I said this at soccer the other day to a parent. Straight up said it. Dude was a little bit crazy. And they were like, I thought you were the nice guy. Use your positive vibes. And I straight up said, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Straight up. And so that's always my fun one. And with that said, guys, some of you got it wrong. Because when we get together on Monday nights, there's only one time. In that time, hey, man, thank you, Dylan. You didn't have to do that, but I do appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. There is only one time. And that time is precisely. That time is accurately that time is exactly giveaway time. Let's go, big baby. We are giving away 5 $100 gift card giveaways. I won the staring contest, by the way. You lose. I won. Mendoza, let's go, Heisman. Dude gives the best interviews. $100 gift card. Ooh-wee. Come on now. Come on now. We all thought you froze. That was the idea. I was hoping River was going to like run by or something and you guys would be like, oh, man. Yes. We are giving away a $100 get right, Lee? 5 of you right now watching. 5 of you are going to get $100 gift cards, and you're going to get just an absolutely amazing package, which is really, really cool. Mendoza's not playing? I thought somebody just said he had a crazy run. The Heisman's not, is he hurt? Huh? Oh, he is. I was like, what? I was like, yeah, he's the Heisman. Okay. I'm saying he is. Oh, he isn't play. Oh, he isn't playing. You got to drop the G. You got to say he isn't playing. He's not playing around. Yeah. What up, Eric? Yeah. You got to say he ain't playing. Mm-hmm. He he ain't playing. All right, let me make sure we don't have any cheater pumpkin eaters out there tonight. Nope, we are good. None. Come on now. All right. Can't keep the glorious beard still. Dan, I see you. Hey. All right. Let's see who is the potential winner of this one. I hope he doesn't go to the Raiders. There's not a worse fit in football than the Raiders. That is so true. All right. Next one. This is a name I think is a first time. I'm very confident this is a first time winner. Yeah, I'm pretty dang confident that this is a first time giveaway winner, and it's a big one. I just want to make sure it's not a troll name. Sometimes you got to sound it out. Okay, I'm going to try my best here. Mike says, not me. Link, yeah, I got you. Yep. Here's a link for anyone that has not signed up. Do we have, and if this is you, drop a comment that says something like, woohoo, it's me, yippee, I won, something like that. Do we have in the building Slobodan Rosvik? Do we have SR in the building? Slobodan. Where are you at? He said, yo, that's me. Let's go. The SR checks out. He just had a comment about losing someone last year and how this community was there for them. Rosvik. I'm gonna say it how I want, okay? I'm gonna have fun. Saying it how I want. Congratulations. That's got to be your first win, right? I don't feel like I've butchered that pronunciation before. Congrats, dude. That's $100 gift card. We still have 4 more people that are going to win those. That's crazy. What a capital crazy. Dang. Congrats, man. I can't wait to hear what you get. Brooklyn, we go hard. We go hard. Brooklyn, we go hard. We go. So, Dan, when do we get the YouTube plaque? You got a little bit. You got a little bit to go there. What is up, Arden? All right. Yeah, right? And the value that Deadman's has, $100 is so much. And it is, I said, second win. My first win was like 5 years ago. Dude! Okay. All right. I stand corrected. He won 5 years ago. Yeah, I've been doing this for a hot minute, you guys. That's the cool thing. I don't know how many people could do a stream every Monday for 7.5 years and not get burned out. Talking about the same kind of stuff. Do another stream every Wednesday. I also do one every Tuesday. I don't miss. I don't give an option. So, yeah. Yep, absolutely. All right, David, make sure you're live. I think my answer is to what time it is where you're watching from is good. Command Corner Live is here. Yeah, yep, that works. That works. All right, it is time to go back to back, big baby. It is time to go back to back to back to back again. He said, pretty solid pronunciation of my name. I tell him I'm the best of the best. Don't come for my pronunciation, y'all. Y'all think you might have a leg up on me. Well, I got half calf that says otherwise. And I ain't talking about caffeine, baby. All right, same deal. If this is you, drop a comment and claim your victory. Victory. $100 gift card. Do we have in the building? Dun, dun, dun. Warren Cram. Come on down. Warren Cramutola. Warren, are you out there? If you are, say something to claim this victory. Yeah, we will accept your absence for Hawaii. Hey, I sounded like Big X the plug right there. There's Warren. That name checks out. Warren, congratulations, man. $100 gift card giveaway. Yep. Giveaway. Yep. Come on now. I do need to talk about this. The craziest thing here, let me hit this real quick, guys. Get those congrats out there. We have 3 more $100 gift card giveaways. Don't leave. I promise I'll get you out of here at a decent time tonight. Unless you want to stay late, then we can get crazy. All right? I ain't got no bedtime. There's no rules. There's one rule. So yes. And then you have guys answering the questions totally wrong. Yeah. Regulators, mount up. It was a clear. All right. Warren G was on the streets trying to consume. First time win. Let's go, baby. I appreciate you being here, dude. Forgot what I was going to say. What was I just about to say, guys? Shoot. I got sidetracked and the squirrel won. What? Oh, wait. What was I just about to say? Dang it. I lost it. First time tonight. You got to say this. Shoot. I lost it, guys. I lost it. I fought the squirrel and the squirrel. I fought the squirrel and the squirrel won. All right. What you were wearing? Shoot. I had to talk about something. It'll come to me here. Drop a comment in the chat, you guys. What's in beard? What's the name of the company, the scent, and the product type? You already know. I got Deadman's. I got oil. And the scent is Supernova. Yeah. I think you're going to say how Deadman's goes above and beyond. What was I going to say? Ay. Amber missed. She was in Hawaii. Deadman's. There's no rules. There's one rule. Oh, that's what it was. Thank you. Got it. Completely random. But I will say this. There are times where right before the stream is about to start, I'll get some yawns coming in. Before this stream, I was laying in bed with Sam. Did it seem tiring to get out of that situation? Yeah. Did it seem like maybe I was going to be like, just down a little? Yeah. Once the stream starts, come here. It's like the craziest juice of adrenaline that just carries me through like 2.5 hours, 3 hours of it. I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink like caffeine that affects me, or I don't drink it at night. I don't do hard drugs, plants only. I don't do any of that stuff. When I start streaming, even if I was a little bit tired, even if I was like, it'd be real nice just to keep laying next to my gorgeous wife, who's my best friend in the world, I get in these streams and it's just like bang, 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 ha, hook, bah, bah, elbow. Yeah, I hit the mic. It's just so energizing. Like, just so dang energizing. And I love it. Yep, I absolutely love it. It's just crazy. I hope you guys all get to experience that one day in some way, shape, or form, whether it's a live stream, whether it's a speaking event. It's just wild. But Mountain Dew doesn't hype me up. I don't get a boost from Mountain Dew. I just love the taste. It's terrible. But, yeah. All right. Keep sharing if you guys have not. Do we have anybody in here? I feel like we might have a couple. Do we have anybody in here that this is your first ever command score? We got like 200 humans. Anybody in here for your first Monday night live stream ever? We just like to acknowledge you and show you that special love, baby. Where you at? Dan, how long does it take you to wind down and go to sleep at a stream? Too long. Too long. I wish it was a little bit shorter. If I am asleep before 1 o'clock, that's a great night. Great night. But too long. Yeah, it does take me too long. I wish I would calm down, but I'm just so amped. I'm so excited. So, yeah. No. Got you. Thank you, Bryant. Bam! Thank you, sir. Keeping me on track. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Wasn't going to come tonight, but need Dancy effect to make things better. Hey, man, that makes me happy. Hopefully I brought a little bit of that positive win to you. Okay. First stream, welcome in. I appreciate you being here. That's awesome. Second stream, welcome back. Right here, Metal Relic Art from Northeast PA. Love that, dude. Thank you for being here. I'm not far from you in Michigan. So not far at all. I love northern Pennsylvania. I forget the road, but I've driven a couple of times from Michigan over to the East Coast, and you go through like upstate New York, which is where Deadman's is. But like the mountain areas of upper Pennsylvania, beautiful. I actually saw a dead black bear in Pennsylvania on the side of the road once. My first ever black bear was dead, unfortunately. But just so beautiful. The mountains, there's lakes. I think a lot of people think of Pennsylvania, they think of farms and Amish. When you go to northern Pennsylvania, it's just beautiful. Yep, just absolutely beautiful. All right, let's see. First time I've been able to. Had class last term, then stopped me from, hey, Michael, awesome, man. I'm glad you're able to make it. Yeah, for sure. All right, what days? I'm not sure. I'll let Brian answer that. Yep, I'll let Brian answer that. Okay, let's see where it's at. Anybody else that this is your first time ever? What is Deadman's Ouija like? It's very incense-like. I don't like it at all, but many people do. Yeah, incense-like is what it's like. Okay. Pocono, yeah, I think it's the Poconos. Yeah. Yep. This is my second Monday live stream, but going to become a regular for me. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Jay's in the house. What up, Jay? Come on now. When I was touring, I loved traveling East Coast. Yeah, it really is, Jason. Even upstate New York is beautiful, too. Even New Jersey has some mountains. Stanley, let's go, Stanley. First time here. Liar. I'm in his picture, guys. That's how much he's been here. I'm in his picture. Yeah. Oh, man, I wish Ouija was still out. Yeah, straight up incense. Like you walk by an incense stand. Yep. Nag Champa. Get the Champa. So, yep. It's got a bite of Nag Champa, but it's not only that smell. Yeah, it's a unique smell for sure. Yep. First time. What up, Rit? Hey, John, thank you for the donation. I wonder where's Exotic Ken tonight? Exotic Ken. Dan in the picture. I am in that picture. Where's Exotic Ken at? Ken? Hope he's on a date. Go, Ken, go. Go, Ken, go. Get it? Okay. Now, this is cool if you're new. You're probably going to be blown away by this. Ladies. Where the ladies at? Come on now. Drop a comment to claim your victory. Going to New York just to see Dancy get a pick? Oh, to IBS? Heck yeah, man. That would be great. Exotic Jose is here. Let's go. He's out being... I think you're right, Keith. I think, Keith, if we had to put money on that, I bet you're right. Yep. Going to get me a pick just like that in a few weeks? Yes, sir. We already have one, but we're going to get more for sure. He's going to get the Octane Experience pick. Yep. Okay, ladies, drop your comment. And thank you again, John. That was really cool, man. All right, where are the ladies at? We have coming in first, Karen. It's her birthday. I love that so much. Karen is such like a ray of sunshine in this community, and I really mean that. Kay, I'm here. What's up? PB, what up, dude? I have a question. You are goodness gracious, Dan. You're respected in this industry, but are there companies that see you as the bad guy? What? What? Does anybody think of me as the bad guy? No. How could you dislike me, right? All I do is help people. Yes. There is a decently long list of companies that despise me, that publicly talk terribly about me. But it's kind of crazy. Many of those companies have asked me for things in the past. Many of those companies I've called out their BS. Many of those companies associate themselves with the misery crowd. Yes, absolutely. There are companies that see me as the bad guy. Yes. Big ones, small ones, and everything in between. I am not a universally loved personality. And I'm okay with that. I feel like if you try to please everyone, you also fail everyone. I just authentically, unapologetically display myself, my thoughts, my experience, and my research. Some people don't appreciate that. Some people don't want to learn and grow. Some people don't want to hear real feedback. Absolutely hated by many. And I love it. I'm okay with that. I need a little chip on my shoulder. If everything's rainbows and butterflies, I don't know how to operate. All right? Amber's in the house. Let's go. Let's go. Your mind will be blown by this. Oh, no, I've gone all over. I've hiked Acadia in Maine. I've hiked the Pictured Rocks in Michigan. I've hiked Yellowstone. I've stayed a week in the Grand Tetons. I have hiked the Smokies for a week. I stayed at the top of the Smoky Mountains. It's not like, oh, Dan thinks Pennsylvania is impressive. No, I've seen it all. I've stayed in Seattle. I went whitewater rafting from one of the major mountains in Seattle where the two different colored rivers come together and one's like milky and one's clear. I've done about it all. So yeah, I'm well versed. And so yeah, I love it. Brooklyn, what up, girl? The Queen and her mama Sue. Hey, Sue. What up, Sue? I think, is Sue coming out to Anaheim? Did I hear that? Maybe. Alley Cat's here. Channing is here. Miss Terry Louise finishing some. Stop it, girl. Girl, put those cookies down. Stop it. Sarah, hello. All right, so who else we got in here? Aya. What's up, Aya? Okay. Who else is out there in the house for the ladies? Viggy! What's up, Viggy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, let's see what else we have here. I am not going to the CT Barber Expo this year, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going this year. Yep. Drank said there's so many companies that don't like Dan, especially the one that blocked me when they saw I followed Dan. Yeah, whatever. Dan, sorry to offend. Oh, no. PB, I like talking about people that hate me. It's fun for me. It doesn't bother me. I'm here for over 7.5 years, right? It's gonna happen. So many people leave things because of hate. I lean in more. If haters want me to stay around longer, keep doing it, right? The best way to treat someone is to leave them alone if you don't want to bring them attention. So no, zero offense, dude. I'm an open book. I love that you asked that. He said, I was curious because there are companies out there that are BS and will say things like, there's lots of companies that dislike me. Yep. Yeah, no doubt, man. Okay. Yep. Nothing wrong with an honest man unless you have some of that. Man, I am an open book. That's the fun thing. Sometimes we could all use some constructive criticism. Facts. Yep, absolutely. Yep, absolutely, dude. She is awesome. Hopefully I get to meet her. All right. Okay. In my opinion, Dan has haters because he doesn't offer niceties at expense of authenticity. Yeah. I don't say things just to be nice. Yep. Jacqueline is too uncomfortable to message, but she's here. Jacqueline, you got this, girl. Come on now. I do not have time to dislike someone. If you're toxic, I simply move on. Bye. Yep. Viggy, can't you see? Deadman's got some sense, you see. Dancy is an affiliate. This community is legit. Love it, dude. Yeah, they hated me so much, they reported me dead to the Secretary of Social Security office. All right, guys. It is time for me to rant, and today is a good one. Today is a passionate one. It is not, I don't think, a controversial one. If it is a controversial one, check yourself before you wreck yourself. What up, Seth? And I would like to share my rant. Come here. This doesn't have to be your rant. You don't have to agree with me. This is me getting something off my chest. This is me talking about what grinds my gears. And this is a me exclusive life experience. Oftentimes it's me talking in generalities. I kind of said that weird word, or that word weird. But for me, this is something that I am going to rant about because I love ranting. I'm a passionate human. And this is how I get it out there. By the way, guys, Command 12, 20% off until tomorrow night. So, yep, absolutely. Okay. Let me show you guys. What's up, empty? Let me show you guys my rant tonight. But Dan, you have a platform. But Dan, why aren't you speaking about politics? But Dan, why aren't you bringing awareness to this issue? But Dan, why aren't you posting this link? But Dan, why aren't you helping this? But Dan, you have a platform. Here's a good one. I was called, and this happens all the time. I was called a coward because I won't post political stuff. Come again? Excuse me? When did I miss the memo that what I believe politically, religiously, anything-wise, is anybody's business? Most of you, I do not know your political affiliations. I might guess, but I don't know which way you lean. Guess what? Let's leave it that way. I do not care. But Dan, you should care. You should care. It's bigger than that. Nope. You might. That's great. Have I ever told you you're wrong for anything politically? No. Have I ever told you that you have to stop posting anything? No. Have I ever told you that you have a platform that you need to go do? No. But Dan, you have a platform. You can make a difference. You need to speak about politics. No. No, I don't. At all. We come here to get away from that. If you want that, simply open up Facebook. That's it. You'll find it. You got it. I don't care to argue about politics. Why? Because no one, and I mean no one, has ever been convinced to change politics based on an online conversation. Never once. There's only two things that can happen. Only two things that can happen. You get an argument because you disagree. Or you get an echo chamber because you're only speaking to the same people that want to hear the same things that you say over and over again. There's lots and lots of political channels. Tons of them. Go watch them. It's easy. And the same thing happens for things, and this one will be a little bit more controversial. There has not been a day that's passed in the last 5 years where I have not been reached out to with a GoFundMe. Now, have I shared GoFundMes in the past? I have. A select few. Why? because I wanted to. But I get people reaching out every day, most of which I've never even talked to. I have zero relationships with. But can you just post it? You have such a big following. Yeah, I earned that following. So everybody else that doesn't earn a following, they get a pass. They don't have a burden. They don't have pressure of posting. But because I busted my butt for more than 7.5 years to earn every single bit, I magically have to post. I magically have to talk about politics. I magically have to make a beard channel into some worldly debate and argument. I don't get it. I don't care what you believe in. It's not politics, it's human. No. Whatever. People will likely guess my political affiliation, my religious affiliation, whatever. A lot of people are going to be wrong because I don't at all talk about that. I'm just me, period. End of story. I don't have teams. I'm not tribal. I make decisions based on what's in front of me. Each person, I make a decision. Each situation, I make a decision. Each ballot, I make a decision. I am not interested in an echo chamber. When I ask you guys for comments on companies, in comments in videos and in live streams, I welcome views that are not passionately positive about those companies. Because I don't want to live in an echo chamber. I don't just need to speak to people that agree with me. That's not how humans should be. But Dan, you have a platform. You coward. Okay. All right. Yeah, I should do that. What are your views? And then tell them the opposite just to get them to leave me alone. Yeah, it's so crazy. I just can't imagine worrying about what you believe in. What do I care? What? We have 30 million people in this country. I don't care how you voted. I don't care what building you go to on Sunday mornings, Wednesday nights, Saturday, whatever time. I don't care. It's just so crazy to me. So crazy. And if you are passionate about politics, rock on. That is your right. Heck, yes. If you want to post about it all the time, do it. Freedom. This is America. I love that you can do it. I just don't care to read it. I just don't care to discuss it. It doesn't matter to me. Does that make me a coward? No. Just trying to put pressure on people that have platforms to do stuff that you want for selfish reasons? I think that makes you a coward. Where's your YouTube video? Where's your content? You go get an influence. It's so crazy. Yeah. When you create channels, it's your channel, your social media, no one else's. Down said, I've known Dan for 6+ years and we've never talked politics. And we've talked everything. Everything. Some of you in here, we've had very intimate conversations about family, so many things. I just don't care. It doesn't matter to me what you believe in. That's it. And if you disagree and you're like, Dan, it does matter, rock on. I'm not here to tell you you're wrong. Just don't try to pressure me into it because I don't want to, and that's my right. And so my channel has 4 cat vids on it. Here you go. River boy. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it there at the rant. It's just so funny to me. Yep, it's just so funny to me. And it's just, yeah, it's wild. And yeah, PB says you guys can disagree with politics in the U.S., but you guys as Americans are lucky you can express your views without being targeted, right? Right? I just choose not to. I just really don't care. That's it. And I do believe that I treat everybody with respect. I don't change based on your political views. I'm sure I support every type of political company. I'm sure I support every type of religious company. We're here for positive vibes. We're here for beard talk. We're here for community. 100%. There's a difference in asking if you're able to help and not willing to hear the answer is no. A wise man told me once, I've never regretted saying no. That line's a banger at the end there. I've never regretted saying no. Facts. Yeah. It's wild to pressure you to share. Oh, it's every day. And when I say every day, I think people are like, oh, Dan's every day. Every single day. What's up, Bishop? Every single day I get that pressure. Luckily, I was a swimmer my whole life. I got nice, broad shoulders. No need to inject politics on a beard channel. Yeah, hey, man. That's what I'm talking about. Why? What is it going to help your beard grow? No. Stress is bad. Stress will kill your beard. Stop stressing about that stuff. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and drop a massive $100 giveaway. I think you thought I was going to say let's drop a massive deuce. Nope, not going there. Good to go. No Taco Bell today. It's wild. All right, guys, if you have entered, you're all set. I do, and so I have. Unapologetically, I've blocked people. Unapologetically. If you come at me crazy with politics and telling me I need to do this or that, I block you. I'm sure they post all about it. Oh, he blocked me. He's a coward. Can you believe? Bye. Go talk in a corner. Go cry in a corner. Bye. Unapologetically will block people. Zero. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. I have zero qualms with blocking people. If you're coming in and unsoliciting, bringing negative vibes to my life, peace. See ya, baby. Gotta go. And so, yeah, it's zero issues blocking people. Yep. Dan just gets opinionated with crazy wackos of poor old Florida. Yeah, absolutely. There's really a great comedian that has a joke about people turning to Oreo for their stance on things. He's like, Oreo, you're, yeah, gotcha. Do you not care about politics overall, or do you just not care to discuss it? That's a great question. I had a poli-sci degree in college as part of one of my majors, so I understand politics. I've taught world history, ancient world history, and U.S. history, as well as I taught a current events class. I taught theology for 7 years. I studied theology in college at a master's level. I'm very aware of all these things. Here's my best answer. My best answer here. I'm deeply aware of things that I can change and things that I cannot change. I put all of my eggs in the basket of things that I can change. And I don't worry about the things I can't. Now, am I aware? Am I informed? Am I knowledgeable about things that I cannot change? Yes, absolutely. But I don't get into discussions. I don't get worked up about those things because I can't change them. That's my biggest thing. Focus on the controllables. Don't stress about things that you can't control. Why lose friends over things that you and I have absolutely no impact on? But Dan, it's a democracy. We all get to vote. I told you. I understand the political system. Poli-sci major. Like, I get it all. I focus on what I can control. And that's it. Yep, that's it. Is I focus on what I can control. And so, yeah. That's my biggest thing. That's a great question, though. Do I care as much about politics as everyone yelling on Facebook? No, probably not. But I especially don't care to discuss them. Yeah. Yep. And so, yeah, that's a big one. And I am acutely aware of echo chambers and how dangerous those are. And I have no business trying to fit into one of those. I don't want to get famous talking to the same group of people that agree with me on everything. Many of my closest friends in here right now, we've respectfully disagreed about things. I need that. I love that. I don't want to just have people cheering me on because I said something that they wanted to hear. Game's over. Indiana won. Indiana win out there. All right, guys, about to draw the winner. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. And Philip says, I gained so much peace of mind when I've gained the courage to block. Yeah, dude, Philip, same. People worry about blocking people because they're like, oh my gosh, they're gonna say I blocked them. Oh my gosh, they're gonna say I'm a coward. Bye. It's wild how much stuff doesn't matter when you don't see it. I'll say that one more time. It is wild how much stuff doesn't matter when you don't see it. Just think about that. The internet gave a whole bunch of idiots bigger platforms than they should have. And that can just be somebody in the DMs. That can be someone in a comment. They likely should not have that platform. 30 years ago, they would have just been that crazy person in their community. Talking crazy. And everyone's like, oh, there's crazy Frank again. Well, now it's Frank 40x7 on YouTube dropping comments. You don't know that that's that crazy crackhead from the corner in downtown Flint. Right? But now they look like it's a normal person. When I drive downtown Flint, and this is not an exaggeration, there's crackheads all over. They scream stuff at you. I've never once cared what that crackhead has said to me screaming at my vehicle. Never once. Why would I care what the crackheads say online? That's it. You know, that's it. Just remember that. Yep. Just remember that. It's wild how much stuff doesn't matter when you don't see it. Dude, the crackhead analogy is the best one. I know literal druggies that have talked crazy about me. I'm talking druggies, addicted, threw their life away. You can see it in their eyes. The eyes don't lie, you guys. Get better at reading eyes. The eyes don't lie. I know multiple, at least two come to mind right now that I know for a fact, like fact, like police reports, government documents, two people that are hard drug users that have said crazy stuff about me online, and people take it and run with it. You're talking to the crackhead. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy work. It's just so wild. Look at the eyes, guys. Wait a minute. They are people. They're just crazy people that you don't have to listen to what they say. They are people. They are people. No, PB, you're right. Crackheads are people too. They weren't always like that. You're right. But do I need to listen to their opinion or care about their opinion? No, absolutely not. Is their thought process good and logical right now? No. No. We get too wrapped up in trying to be too sensitive and too like, oh, but they're yes, absolutely. but you don't need to listen to what they say, right? That's a wild thing to defend. I didn't say anything disparaging. I just said actually what it is. And so, yeah, it's keep that in mind. Yeah, keep that in mind. It's wild. Wild. And so, yeah, making my night. I'm glad. So, yes, just simply keep that in mind. All crackheads aren't crazy. There's exceptions to every rule. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. I once had a crackhead say I was an assassin because I was wearing a leather jacket. Nice. The point of the matter is, you don't need to listen to everybody in what they say. End of story. Done. You don't have to listen to everyone in what they say. And yes, crackheads are still human. They have not turned full zombie. So yes, I'd roast you on the internet if I don't put rock. I'm a stomach sleeper. I wish I was a back sleeper, but I'm a stomach sleeper. It's much better, I think, in almost all ways to sleep on your back, but I'm not there yet. Yeah, I'm not there yet. Okay, if this is you, oh, no doubt, there are crackheads with great beards, no doubt. Well, or with beards. I don't know about great, but yes, with beards. All right. To crazy at work. I hear you, Jeff. I hear you, man. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. All right. Blurry right, Dan Struggle Core with that one. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Had a crackhead tell me that Jafar. Didn't you just tell me they're people too? And you were trying to give me like some moral compass about that? Calm down, Jafar. Yeah, synthetic weed's crazy. I have. They were selling it in like gas stations for a while. Yeah, like gas stations for a while. Yeah, no doubt. All right, if you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. Crackhead is the new. I know, man. That people got sensitive to that one. Yep, they are people. They are Jafar from Aladdin. Exactly. All right, is this you? Do we have Martin Steele in the building? We know him as Martin on here, but we know him by something different on YouTube. Martin, drop a comment and claim your $100 gift card. $100, guys. That's so crazy. Silk Road. It's Mr. Bucky. He's a gooner. He's a gooner. Drop a comment to claim your victory. Oh, dig. And the worst part is the insatiable desire for more. That's crazy, Sean. I've never tried a hard drug because I didn't want to like it. I know how addictive my personality is, and I don't want to like something like that. So yeah, okay, good. I scrolled down. I was hoping I didn't show his his email. All right. If you have not signed up yet, guys, I will drop a link in the chat to give you your sign up, and it is time to go back to back, big baby. If this, okay, drugs are bad, okay. You guys are so fun. All right, same deal. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment, and please do crack. Please do not underestimate or take for granted how much a $100 gift card is. Absolutely insane. Same. I had all 4 wisdom teeth taken out at once. 2 of them had to be broken out, and they were giving me some pretty strong opioids. I did not take them. I would not. Thank you, Leo. All right. Do we have in the stream Mr. Baker? Come on down. I think he was saying he had a rough night earlier, and dude, he just won. If this is the same Baker, I'm assuming it has to be. He just won a $100 gift card. Dude, it's absolutely crazy, bro. You'd be happy to sell your soul. Woo! From the stories, this sounds right. Well, I'm glad you were able to fight it, dude. Not many, I don't know. It might be a myth, but I would say not many are able to fight it like that. All right. Baker, barely know her. All right. I did the same thing. I rotated Tylenol and ibuprofen, 100%. He said, "You serious?" Dude, couldn't make it up if I tried. We have 169 entries. It would be crazy to try and make something up with that. You won a $100 gift card, Baker. That is the Deadman gods. That sounds like a wild statement right there. Figure of speech. Not getting political. Calm down. This Baker, yeah, Leo wins. Look at Leo. He said this Baker didn't die in an industrial dough mixer. Yep. Well played, Leo. Yep, well played. All right, let me drop. Where did it go? Didn't want to copy. Now we paste. Boom. Mad Jack, that does sound Florida. What's up with the consultations on the website? Is that my site, Jay? I do consultations for beard product companies. I do consultations for YouTubers. There's at least 5 people in here right now that I've done consultations with. Yeah, at least. So, yeah, it's reach out. If you guys are ever curious on a consultation, I'm happy to share the information. I don't ever ask people. I've never tried to get people to do it, but, yeah. All right. It is time for a game that we call This or That. Nice. No, I got mine taken out in my 30s, I think I was. It was either late 20s or 30s where I had my wisdom teeth taken out. Not fun, but oh well. It is what it is. Good memory. I did the Irish jig. All right, guys. And this or that. How this game works, you guys, I'm going to put up 2 options on the screen. You're going to pick this one or that one. Please don't say both of them. That's not fun. Don't say neither. You're just a Debbie Downer. And especially don't give an alternative answer. Hey, real quick, just look below. Is your thumbs up hit? If it is, thank you. If it's not, I invite you as just a kind reminder. And so, yeah, yep, absolutely. And Kenny says maybe Dave will share some of the feedback on his stream about his consultation. Yeah, that's his world, man. Whatever he wants to do, that's up to him. But yeah, I did just have a great consultation with Dave. A lot, fantastic conversation. Yep, truly. All right. For example, if I say 12 inches of snow or no snow, you may not say light dusting. Nope. You may not say light dusting. Pick one. And there will be a little bit of a song and a poll in the chat. John, our weather's cold is what it is. Yep, very, very cold. All right, let's see if I say meth or acid got big crack. No, unless it's butt crack, then yes. All right, Craig, Emily, and Sue, take care, you guys. Thank you for being in here. All right, here we go on the Brian. First one. Would you rather have a cool basement or a cool loft? As in cool, not temperature. Cool as in, I love it, Brian. Cool as in like the vibes. It's nice. It's trendy. It looks good. It's a good place to entertain. A loft or a basement? Which one would you rather have a better living quarters of? A loft or a basement? Yeah, Randy, stairs either way. Come on now.
Yo, gather round, brothers, let me get your ear. Dance, see, bid it, here to banish all your bid fear. With stubble or growth, I'm the trusted teacher. Growing bid strong like the mightiest creature.
All right, there's a poll in the chat, guys.
Take some time, trim it up nicely, let it grow sublime. Oil it up, yo, keep it nice and neat.
At your house, would you rather have a cool basement or a loft? Hey, Will, same here. Same here, dude. Yeah, I can have a walkout. For sure, Channing, still a basement.
watch it flourish under Dan's wise hand, strutting your beard game like you planned. Brothers in the mirror, checking that style. Together we learn, go the extra mile. Dan CBR got keep
No way.
it real. Every
Our basement's beautiful, Arden. I'm in the basement right now.
we got your back. Full beard journey,
What's up, Connor?
turning back. Put your doubts down, we're all in here.
Hey, Bassman.
We conquer the year.
All right, get those answers in. No, Dylan, it's more open than an attic. Hey, thank you, Amber. Base. All right, basement. Okay. The poll has ended. Most of you picked basement. I'm with you. A loft tempts me. I think it would be really, really cool, but I like the basement. I like the basement. It's better for sound. You can have the kids go down there. You don't worry about them. It's great for hosting. Somebody did say loft because of a better view. That was a very fair point. That was a great point. I do understand, but I'm going basement. We love our basement. It's a big source of pride for us. It's very nice, and we enjoy it. All right. This was Sam's question. She helped make these ones last night. She wanted to know if you could only have one, would you rather have a laptop or a tablet? And your tablet can be like the Apple one or a Samsung or whatever. But would you rather, if you could only have one, a laptop or a tablet? What do you have? Floods do worry. There's no doubt about that, man. In the Midwest, we're always worried about a flood. Yep, no doubt. All right, but laptop or like an air. What's the Apple tablet called? I'm blanking right now. I never had one. Sam did at one point. What's the difference? Laptop have a keyboard. It's totally different interface. Yeah. iPad. Duh. Oh my gosh. All right, and laptop or a tablet? Put your answers in the chat, and then let me get a poll. All right, guys, there is a poll. Let's see where you guys are at. Hey. What you guys going with? Get those answers out there. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this one up. About the same percent. 3/4 of you picked laptop. 1/4 picked tablet. I'm laptop as well. I can do more. I love it. I love my laptop. Yep, really, really, really love the laptop. All right, welcome back, David. All right, good. All right, next one. All right, this was Sam's question too. I got to make this one bigger so you guys can see. On your bed, would you rather have a comforter or a quilt? To my understanding, the difference is the comforter's like fluffy and has like stuff in the middle, you know, like feathers or cotton type stuff, real airy, real big. A quilt is not, it's heavy duty, it's warm, but it doesn't have like the big like poofiness. Like a comforter, I can go poof, and you like fall into it. A quilt is just like a solid, heavier kind of material. So comforter or quilt, which one would you rather have? Put those answers in the chat, then let's get the poll. If you have a reason why, please share. Comforter. Always. Get it? Comfort her. I'll keep trying. All right. What you guys got going on this one? Comforter or quilt on your bed? Pick one. Comforter or quilt? Don't mind me, just gonna comb my eyebrows real quick. Yep, okay. Okay, a little bit closer on this one. Keep the answers coming. Comforter, barely know her. I know it didn't sound as good, but my brain went there. That's not a bad one, Cubic. It's not a bad one, man. I like where your brain's at tonight. 60-40. Come on now. 3, 2, 1. It got closer and closer. Triple-digit votes. The majority went with comforter. We are a quilt family. I don't like how big and bulky comforters are. Comforters get me too hot. Quilts are easier to maneuver. They're easier to wash. I just really like the feel of a nice quilt. It's a little bit heavier, a little bit more compact. So yeah, we like the quilt in our family. Not that I ever give any say on that kind of stuff. Like I would. I'm not like, Sam makes the rules, happy wife, happy life. No. We decide stuff together. I just don't know enough, and she picked quilt, and she was right. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, this was her question as well. Washing machine. Does your washing machine or the one you use have an agitator in it or no? An agitator is like the little thing in the center of the washing machine, like the little vertical column. If yours is put in on the face of it, you don't have that. If yours is at the top and there's no agitator, you don't have that. So do you have an agitator or open, aka no? All right. So I'm going to put I'll put the straight up poll in the chat. But yeah, agitator or no? If you need to go check, go check. Agitator. Okay, I will. Yeah, get it? I was going to say barely know her, but sure, I'll agitate her. All right, what is your, some of you have some really freakishly close answers to us. Agitator or is it open? Wow, that's crazy. So we've had Samsung appliances before, and they are notorious for like breaking down and having problems. I can tell you, with us, that experience checked out. And I know a lot of times stuff is user error and just dummies out there. I promise you, I'm not a dummy. Sam's not a dummy. So hopefully you don't have those problems, but we had so many headaches with Samsung appliances. Comfort her, don't agitate her. That's true. A duvet is usually called a comforter or quilt. Interesting. All right, Leo. Every day. But this specific... Oh, wow. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, let's get that in. This is a close one. I thought this was going to be super leaning towards the open. Seth, you're not wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong. The old appliances are easier to fix, and they usually cost less, too. All right, let's go and end this one. Very close, but a slight majority are open. Ours is open, but Sam really wants one with an agitator again. I guess all the studies are coming out to show that the agitators are more effective, that we should be getting them back, that kind of stuff. So we are not with an agitator right now. but we probably will in the future. Okay, 2 more. Do you have a dining room, like an actual room where you guys eat food for the majority? Or do you have an eat-in kitchen, meaning like your dining room table is in your open kitchen area? So do you have more of like a closed layout where you have a room that you eat, or do you eat in your kitchen area? It's called, and Sam said this is the actual term for it, eat-in kitchen. All right, so do you have a dining room or an eat-in kitchen? If you have both, which one do you eat at the majority of? Between those 2 areas, which one do you eat at in the majority of? Put those answers in the chat. There's no way you eat evenly. Which one do you use more? All right, there is a poll in the chat, aka Breakfast Nook. Okay, Breakfast Nook is also acceptable. Also acceptable. Kitchen has a section for a table. It's Dave's studio. We eat on the couch. Love it. Love it. Somebody's last name in here is Couch. Oh, I don't think she's in here tonight, is she? Then that would be a dining room. Yeah, Channing. All right, put those answers out there, guys. Will, our last house was an entirely open floor plan. We had a contractor who came in and he opened it all up. Our house now is not as open. It's not closed by any means. It was built in 2002, so a little bit more open, but not totally open. All right, couple more seconds, guys. Get those answers in. Interesting, Randy. Interesting. I believe you. All right, let's go ahead and end that one. The majority said eat-in kitchen. We are also an eat-in kitchen. We do not have a dining room. There was a dining room when we bought the house. We converted it to our office. So, yep. All right, machinist, take care, man. Thank you for hanging out, dude. So, yeah, we converted our dining room to our office. All right. Next one. Last one. At your place of living, would you rather have an indoor pool or an indoor basketball court? Now, obviously, there's a bunch of things you can do with both of these, right? It's not just play basketball. But would you rather have an indoor pool or an indoor basketball court? This is tough because I want both. And then we'll get you guys out of here to the last giveaway momentarily. Did you guys know that there's a basketball court above the Supreme Court? That is a true statement. The Supreme Court has a basketball court above it. And they get some heated games during their lunch break. True story. Usually the Supreme Court justices. My sister, most of you know, is a Ivy League lawyer. She was also a federal clerk. So a clerk to a federal judge. She got to go to that basketball court. All right, put your answer, guys. An indoor pool or an indoor basketball court? Yes, it does, Cubic. Interesting, Sean. I didn't know that. Interesting. Seems like it, Mega. Yep. Let's go. Put your answers in the chat, guys. We'll get that poll ended in a second here. Yes, sir, Billy. You know it, man. All right, let's go and end that one, guys. Let's go and end that one here. Okay. Yeah, I have 2, Leo. Yep. All right. On this one, can I cover the pool basketball court in the offseason? It's expensive if you got the money for it. So the majority said pool. I'm actually going to go with the basketball court for the current season of our life because with that amount of space, the amount of soccer and futsal that I could do with my kids and their friends and everything, insanely life-changing. So, yeah, I'm going to go basketball court for me personally. All right, guys, final question before the final $100 gift card giveaway. Command 12, 20% off until tomorrow night. What was the highlight of your weekend? Mine was Violet's 6th birthday party and just how excited she was, how cute she was, how much fun she had. All the above, man. It was an awesome, awesome party. Yep. Heck yeah, Warren. So what was the highlight of your weekend, guys? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We can even throw Monday in there. Karen's birthday, of course. Family time, let's get it. Yes, sir. Son's 3rd birthday. Happy birthday to him. Family time, stomach bug. Ugh, sorry, man. I'm glad you're getting over it, though. Greece, love it, dude. Love it. 3-day weekend, yep. Fishing, heck yeah. D&D, let's go. Hanging out with the wife, family time, monster truck, that's cool. New shop setup, yes, sir. Yard work, sleeping in on her own bed, nice, nice. Be done with the flu. I got to see my niece for the first time swim in the swim meet, nice, that's awesome. Love that. Beginning of retirement, heck yeah. 28th birthday yesterday, nice. I was on the jumbo screen on the beard cam at Wichita. What? That's cool, Shep. He was on the jumbo screen on the beard cam. That's super cool. Super cool. Getting my 54-year-old car started. Dude, that's a win. That is a win. Monday's the day off, and you get to end with the stream. What a day. Love that. I did see that post about the Ruck. That was really cool. Winning their hockey tournament? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where my bus high-fived a semi-truck? Oh, no. I hope it's okay. The bus, that is. All right, guys. Keep those answers coming if you have not shared yet. And let's go ahead and end this night with a beautiful giveaway. I'm going to drop a link in the chat. If you haven't signed up, you got about 37 seconds to sign up. And somebody's going to win $100. Colonoscopy? Oh, well, I hope they figure out everything is all good and all clear. Bluegrass concert? Very cool, Daryl. All right, guys. In a moment, if you see your name on the screen, you're going to drop a comment. You're going to say something along the lines of, that's me. And you are going to have a $100 gift card. That's pretty dang cool. Pretty dang cool. All right. All right, SR, take care, man. All right, potential winner. Do we have, it's possibly one of the ladies of the community. Seems fitting, right? Possibly one of the ladies of the community, but don't leave, guys, if that's not you, because if they don't claim it, we have to re-roll. Do we have in the building? Dun, dun, dun. J-Rod, come on down. Jessica Rodriguez. Drop a comment and claim that victory. J-Rod, Jessica Rodriguez. I don't know if that's her nickname, but it officially is now because I like that. J-Rod, where you at? Will said, so close. Hey, right there. Brooklyn, she's been in this whole time. Yes, you won. And that, bam, makes 5. J-Rod with the dub. Congratulations, $100 gift card. Hey, thank you, Lee. I appreciate it. Yeah, shout out to Deadman's, guys. If you have not subscribed to their YouTube channel, please do. They just gave $500 worth of giveaways. Some companies don't do that in a year because they don't have to. But Deadman's chooses to, and they're proud to. Love that. Thank you, J-Rod, for hanging out with us, man. All right, guys, I'm going to attempt to wind down. River stayed with me that whole time. Oh, look at that cutie patootie, his little leg hanging off. Oh my gosh. River boy. River boy. What a dude. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for listening to my rant. Thanks for enjoying all the parts of the show. Hopefully you guys had a good time. I'll be here on Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Other than that, peep that deal. It's pinned in the chat. My name's Dan C. Bearded. I hope that you guys reach out if you need anything. And please, always, stay bearded, stay positive. Love you guys.